Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm TF Enchanted Mystic. Welcome back. If you are returning, welcome. If you are new, welcome to the channel. Coming in today, we're going to be coming in and connecting with everybody. It has been a bit since we've been here, so bear with me. We are still trying to set up, we still got to tear down stuff from Halloween. I've been quite busy on the roof for the last month and a half, so we're just not being able to come in and connect with everybody. I'm going to give it a bit for those of you to come in. Let's go ahead and pop this up on here. Welcome to the channel. Alright, we're going to give it a moment though for those of you to come in. I'm going to be working in the background. Welcome, Andrea. How are you doing, sunshine? I am doing great. Thank you for asking, Tiger Dragon. How are you doing? It's been busy, so don't mind the background right now. We still got some fixings to do back here yet. I've been quite preoccupied on my roof for the last 6 weeks, so we finally finished it for the season, my addition area anyway. When the weather breaks, I will be back up on the roof that connects to the home. That's got to be done, but we did finish the addition. I'm going to be coming in to chat with everybody. Yeah, it has been really busy. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Andrea. I know, it has been some struggles, hasn't it? Alright, so we can go ahead and get started with the list. I welcome in Earth, Air, Fire, Water, Ether, and Great Spirit. I welcome your presence. I also welcome in my way showers, ascended masters, archangels, angelic guides to work with me as I intercede on all of your guys' behalf. I welcome all of you with much love. Welcome back, Silly Pants. My hands are a little bit greasy from, I put a bunch of shea butter coconut oil on the dog because she's a little bit dry and flaky. It's got like lavender, infused with lavender essential oil. Some other essential oils too. Yeah, it has been really busy. You know, my brother moved in with me, and I didn't anticipate how long it was going to take to be up on the roof. I finished the roof up 1 week ago on Thursday, and having the new baby being born, my new granddaughter, I have been multitasking with so many things, trying to get everything wrapped up for the winter. Normally we come back in, we about come into alignment about 11:11, because now we shift times. The time has changed, so there's been a lot of, like, you know, realigning the energies, preparing for the cold months. I have everything all done as far as winter weatherizing, except for we still got to get plastic up. So I'll be here coming in to connect with everybody. This is my weekend off, so I'm going to be trying to come in and connect with you guys over the weekend. We are going to be trying to bounce in. I was going to come live about 1 a.m. my time early this morning. We are getting ready to come in for the night season. You guys won't see me here a whole lot at Rise Up anymore. You guys will still see me maybe once a week. If I can make it in twice a week at my Rise Up, I'm going to try that. But mostly I'm going to be coming in during the night season now that we're coming into the cold months. We'll shift back into the morning hours when I come back into spring. So welcome, we are coming into our winter hours, okay? So let me come into here and get into the channel. So yeah, we are bouncing into the winter hours. Welcome, pretty lady. How are you doing? Sure, we can get you on the list. my schedule is starting to open up a lot more now finally, but I do have to tear all this down. This has got to get washed. My cloths on here underneath here need to get washed. Everything's going to be torn down, redone. Try to get this set up to look good for the winter. I'm not trying to do a whole lot of decor just to make things a bit easy because of all of the home renovations. But we're going to try to make things look as good as we possibly can. Alright, so, happy 11/11 portal, everybody. We are still open into the 11/11 portal up until the 18th. And Steve Buscemi, who are you to come into my chat and tell me who I need or what I need? Repent your sins, because anything that comes of the Holy Spirit is of God, okay? So I don't know what you've been taught through your man-made doctrines, or maybe through those towers that the Freemasons built, the church buildings, but that's not the true message of Jesus Christ. For you don't come in here and accuse someone of doing what you think is evil when, may I tell you that the workings I do here are of the Holy Spirit. And those that are led by the Holy Spirit are not subjected to any laws. So therefore, for those of you that like to come in and attack people because you call yourself Christian, all right, I'm a spiritualist. I will teach you the teachings of Jesus Christ. Okay, I am your vessel of the Almighty Creator, and I work through the heavens, and I'm guided through the Holy Spirit is my guidance. John 14:26. So you should never go in and falsely accuse your brethren of doing things. Repent your sins. That's repent, because that's condemnation. That alone is condemnation. So we are the Christ child. Christ lives inside of us. He lives inside of us. Okay, we'll get quiet here just a minute. Hey, welcome, TT. How are you doing? All right, Andrea, go ahead if you guys want to start posting your questions. But yeah, for Steve here, who are you to tell me I need Jesus? God lives in her. She will not fall. Psalms 96:5, or excuse me, that would be Psalms 46:5. 96:5 has to do with no pestilence shall call near my house by day nor night. So I can teach you the word if you need me to teach you what the word means in a true manner. Teaching you the sword of the truth, which is the Holy Spirit of truth, teaches you all truth. 1 second here. All right, so let's go ahead and get the Tiger Dragon, welcome. Silly Pants, welcome back. Pretty Lady, we welcome all of you with much love. Lionheart, welcome. Yeah. Life has its ups and downs. Love is the greatest gift, and y'all should operate on the spirit of love, not by attacking people. That's not the gift of love. That's demonic right there alone. So only the devil comes to accuse. All right, so Andrea, what is in store for Leo boyfriend Carlos and me for the rest of the month, Aries? Chalamet? Hold on a second. Chalamet. 1 second here. I'm going to have to yell at her loud. I don't want to scream at the phone. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to come out and give some teachings here because there are so many people that like to go in and profane the Holy Spirit by accusing those that have tarot per se of doing evil works, must I say that God lives in everything and God created all things? And for those that are not far from this truth, realize that tarot is a gift and it's connected to, these are your biblical flashcards basically. All right, so we don't put God in a box over here like church buildings do, okay? And keep in mind that God does not dwell in buildings that are made by man's hands. As for me and this house, we serve the Lord. Joshua 24:15. This is the house of the Lord. Okay, so don't come in my channel and attack in my channel telling me that I need Jesus Christ when I am a pure holy vessel. I don't commit sin. I don't commit murder. I don't lie. I don't cheat. I don't steal, etc. And if you led by the Spirit, you are not subjected to man-made laws. So you guys need to get educated when it comes to who God is and who Jesus Christ truly is. Because if you're bowing down to the Jesus Christ in the church buildings, you're bowing down to a spirit of the Antichrist. That is not the true message of Jesus Christ. Okay? He lives inside of us. And do you even know who the He is? The He is the Holy Spirit. John 14:26, go do your studies. Show yourself an approved workmanship of God, knowing how to diligently handle God's word in a correct manner. 1 Timothy 2:15. Don't tell me about Jesus Christ. I'm a Christ child. Go start your own channel and teach what you think Christ is in your own words. Start your own channels. You should not go in and attack other channels because you're attacking the Holy Spirit. That's blasphemy of the Holy Spirit, must I say. God gives visions, revelations, and it's called gifts, right? Intuitive gifts. God reveals mysteries. All right, so. Right, that's what they did. They did the same thing to Jesus Christ. They accused him of doing evil works on the Sabbath when he casted out demons. And Jesus says, how thou can Satan cast out Satan? There you go. Jesus even said, how thou do you call the works that I do of the heavens evil, when the works that I do are of the heavens? So therefore you've been warned. We work through the Holy Spirit. We are spiritualist. We are not conformed to any religion. We're not stuck in a box when it comes to who God is. For we know all truth when it comes to God. When it comes to whether it to be through Hindu, whether it to be through Islam, whether it to be through the Holy Bible, whether it to be through the Indian Guru, whether it to be through your Celtic wisdom, it's all the same story. But these people are so far from truth that they just call themselves liking to attack people. And I know I'm being called out here because I'm probably one of the only people out here that can make a bridge between the Bible and this tarot deck. So, but you see, I think though that the more that we release the sword, the truth, maybe those that come in and attack you can only begin to realize that God ordained the stars. God created the stars, the sun and the moon, and he left them for times and seasons and for signs. God says to look up. We don't worship the stars, we worship the Creator that created them. You should never falsely accuse somebody of doing something that you understand not what you talk about, because you don't understand what's in the spirit world. You should never go in and attack people, because that's where you're wrong. You need to repent your sins if you're doing that. Because again, only the devil comes to attack. The God that we serve is the God of compassion. All right, so messages are for Andrea. Messages are for Andrea. All right. What is in store for Leo and Aries here for this connection here, Great Spirit? What do we see in store of this connection for Leo and Aries? What do we see taking place here for Aries and for Leo? What is coming in for the rest of the month here with this connection here, Great Spirit? What do we see here? Show me what Leo's present energies are here for Andrea. Teamwork is what makes dream work here, Andrea. If we don't have a team, we have nothing. But I do see some stages and I do see some phases here with the Seven of Cups. Yeah.
He's going to give us some criticism.
Oh, okay.
He's got some in his truck. I'll walk out with him and drive.
All right, Charlemagne.
He's got one for you and one for me.
All right, so right here, the very first card here I see is teamwork.
Charlemagne.
I feel like, you know, in order for things to work, it takes two to make a thing go right, and it takes two to make a thing go wrong. So as long as we both are working as a team, things could be promising. I do see that there's stages and phases. You know, no matter what it is in life, there's always going to be ups and downs. Some days are good, some days are bad. Today is sunny. You can see that perfect example when you look outside. Today you got the sun shining. The last few days it was bitter cold. It wasn't so nice and pleasant. But now that sun's shining, it's warming things up more. You know, it's more radiant. But not every day is going to be beautifully sunny. Some days might be really windy. Some days might be, we're coming into freezing cold weather. You know, bitter cold. And this is just how life is. Everything's got their ups and downs. And when it comes on down to it, it's how are we going to navigate through the ups and downs. Hold on one second. Charlemagne. Alright, sorry about that. My dog is going crazy. But, okay, you have two opposites, right? So when it comes to the two opposites, you're going to have likes, you're going to have dislikes. You're going to have agreements, you're going to have disagreements. But it's all on how we get through these things, right? Nothing's perfect, right? Your perfect partner is not perfect. Because there's no right way, there's no wrong way. Because what happens if we screw up, we get it wrong, sooner or later, you're going to get it right, right? So it's the same thing when it comes down to the two. I'm seeing teamwork here, present energy. So do we have, you know, do we see him meeting you halfway? Are we meeting each other halfway here? I mean, where are we working at as a team here? I see the Seven Cups here. I could say this is all kinds of different energy, but what I'm picking up on this energy here is, you know, yes, choices, needing to make choices, needing to weigh out the options, choosing wisely, making wise choices. I also see this as going through some stages and some phases. Sevens to me speak of strategy kind of energy. It's very strategic. You know, it's like, I see this as stages, phases. What else do I see here with this connection here, Great Spirit? It might not be as it seems. With this Eight of Swords right here, where you got to stay positive. When it does come to wanting something to work in the long run, to be honest with you, we have so many fucked up ways. You got fucked up ways, I have fucked up ways, we have fucked up ways. So, what do we do? All right, this eight of Swords right here. What I'm getting here is we got to see the positive in our partner. One thing that I notice a lot in relationships is that many people focus on the things they don't like about the person. They focus on everything that they don't like, everything that's bugging them about, you know. My daughter Sasha's like that. We got to try to look, we always need to work with the balance scales, right? We need to focus on the things that we like. What is it that you really like about the person? Does these things outweigh the little fucked up ways? Because when we focus on the things that just upset us, the things that get on our nerves, the things that, you know, we focus on too much negativity, we're not seeing the good, right? And that's one thing when it comes, and it's got to go both ways. You can't be the one that's just putting in the work. Leo's got to also put in his work, right? And sometimes the best way to get away from the conflict is sometimes we might have to agree to disagree. Sometimes you might just have to agree to disagree. Right? But it seems to me like, yeah, teamwork. It seems like we're working as a team here. Are we doing teamwork? Welcome, Ramadan. How are you doing? We are in Mercury retrograde 2 currently. Yes. Mercury will be in retrograde until December 18th, I'm thinking. So, yeah. I believe we got what? Mercury's retrograde, Jupiter's retrograde. What other planet's retrograde right now? Jupiter, I know, is retrograde. It's been a bit since we've been here, so I'm just coming back into recollaboration and coming back into alignment. But yeah, Andrea, what I'm seeing here is teamwork. Teamwork is what makes dream work. So are you guys working as a team, or are we working against each other? It's either are you for me or are you against me, right? It feels to me like you guys are going through some phases. I feel like right here with this right here, we're just not seeing the brighter picture here because maybe our mind is just all over the place. Let's not just put too much thought onto to things that really don't need that thought. Bring that energy to just keeping our energies grounded. Things may not be as they seem. We just need to just don't overthink it. Take some time to just ground the energies, release, let go. So, give me a bit of an update here, Andrea. He closes himself out. Okay. All right, I wanted to see where this was going right here. Closes himself out. And, okay. So, we have to have teamwork here. You can't be the one that's always reaching out. You can't be the one that's always wanting to put in. He's got to be able to meet you halfway. Sometimes that might have to be for you to just stop going his direction and allow him to come your way. I wouldn't be the one to always be reaching out. Because, yeah, there's a lot of thoughts going on. Maybe this is him being entrapped. Let's go a bit more deeper. Alright, so the list is now full, right? Any more Jesus Bible thumping attackers in here? We got some messages coming out for you. Pay attention to what I put in my post. Maybe if you guys could just read some post of the Sword of Truth, you might come into some truth. You wouldn't be out there attacking your fellow people that are working through the Holy Spirit. Welcome back, Swati. How are you doing? Welcome back, Shilpa. How are you doing? We've got Karmic Will here. We've got someone dealing with a dark night here. All right, Andrea. I can sort of see what's going on here. Andrea, it seems to me, rest, this Four of Swords here, overall energy, giving this the time it needs to evolve. You know, patience. Love is very patient. You might have to be patient with this person. It seems to me like this person's probably gone through some things in the past. Seems to me like your Leo is still healing from some things here. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here. This is right here with the Five of Cups. This is telling me that his luck is not the greatest right now. Okay? He's dealing with some kind of grief and some kind of stuff that's going on the inside, which is probably causing this energy right here. I'm seeing a dark night here. And I'm also seeing a dark night right here. A dark night. A dark night. So I feel like he's going through some stages and phases himself. He's definitely got some work to do when it comes to self. A healing. There's insecurities here. There's insecurities there. He's definitely got this connection on his mind. He's definitely, you know, you are definitely in this person's thoughts, feelings, and emotions with this energy here. This is choices, as we both know. Planning ahead. Maybe travel plans. It seems to me like he's got a lot of things that he's dealing with himself. I'm seeing emotions. I'm seeing a lot with headspace. I'm also seeing stages and phases here. It seems to me like this connection does take patience. I think this is why he's being sheltered. It's like he's got a guard put up. Even though I'm not picking up, like, you know, I mean, it's like I can feel the energy. I have some confirmations for this energy here, Great Spirit. Please give me some confirmations here. Yeah, Eight of Swords is confirming the Eight of Swords over here. What else do I want to confirm? Give me some more confirmations of the masculine energies for Leo. Five of Wands, he's battling. He's definitely battling with some stuff here. Five of Wands, battle. Five of Cups, he's in some five energy, but change, you know, five is all about change. You know, it's like change is here. Brighter days are in store here. Brighter days are in store. The ruler of Leo energy, the sun. What is the advice that Andrea needs? I say that this is definitely something that needs patience. Alright, 9 of Wands.
If not, something you don't want to use, find somebody who uses it.
Distractions. Needing to set healthy boundaries.
Alright? I've got that. And you have a safe travel.
Needing to set healthy boundaries. He's closed out a bit. Yeah. Yeah, I could pick that up. I feel like the reason why he's closed out is because he's dealing with a lot emotionally, wholeheartedly. It's like he's building some barriers. And what it all boils on down to is generally when this kind of stuff happens is because there's been some kind of heartache and pain in the past that we're still needing to heal from. It could have to do with your guys' connection, maybe from past situations, or very well it's from a past relationship, still needing to heal from, you know, maybe being involved into situations that were just not manifesting for the greater purpose. Right? Sometimes we end up in situations because there are lessons to be learned here. Life lessons here with this Ten of Cups. I mean, this Ten of Wheel of Fortune. This right here card calls for rest. Time out. Are we in communications? Are we still communicating here? Or is this just, you know, like right here, feeling closed off a bit? Why am I seeing the Two of Swords next to the Four of Swords here? His ex-wife, okay. Alright. Yeah, he still has to work on himself as far as building up trust when it comes to your guys' connection. So there's definitely you would say there's definitely, you know, you guys being in a work in progress kind of situation, but you know, we got to have teamwork here. Ultimately, we've got to be able to we have to work as a team, or you know, someone gets hurt in the long run. Did you? Okay. Alright. Give me a quick second here. I need to use the restroom really fast. I'll be right back. I'm going to put this on mute while I use the restroom.
He's handing out money today.
Right. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, it seems to me like there's definitely work that needs to be done on this connection. 1 second, I need to cough. I don't never get colds, but I tell you, I'm fighting a cold right now. It's the first time I've had a cold, and I can't tell you how many years. God, at least 20 years. And it's like my system's rejecting it. But yeah, I came down with, I don't know if you want to call it like a flu bug. Taking a Theraflu. My throat is like itchy. I went through like the body aches, and it was just like so mild, like my body was like fighting it off. And it's like, normally I could be around anyone that's sick and I don't catch a flu bug or anything. But I tell you what, I came down with some kind of bug here. I was under the weather for 2 days. Back together the last 2 days now. I can't see anything on this device. How that brightness go all the way down like that. Okay. All right. Sorry I had a call. That's okay, Tiger. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. Tiger Dragon. What was your question? Did you post your question? Yeah, Andrea. It seems to me like there are still some things that's going on from the past. He's still healing from. And part of that is releasing and letting go and not holding on to these things. Because what happens is when we're carrying baggage from old connections, it just causes... It doesn't work bringing this into a future connection, right? That's why we always should be leaving the past in the past, because it inflicts on the other energy, like, you know, when it comes to your guys' connection, whatever's transpired in the past, or that's going to inflict on you if he's not fully went through his healing process or release and let go. Just because we can sit here and speak of that, some people are good at being able to just leave things in the past. Other people are really good at dwelling on what's in the past. So it's like, are we dwelling on the past, or are we learning to move past it? Right? Some people just don't know how to move past these kind of things. So I don't know where he stands at that. My brother, that's a Leo, he's been grieving since my mom died, and he's been in pure depression since. It's like, you know, it's easier when they're younger than when they start to get older in their older years. Because then they get to that older years and they become stuck in the energy. And they're completely stagnant. And that's where my brother's at. Stagnant, stuck. And living with it. You know what I mean? But it seems to me if we keep on working on things as a team, we can get through these hurdles, these phases. Try to remain positive when it comes to the connection, and this has got to go both ways. He's also got to stay in a more positive mindset. But there's definitely a healing energy here. There's also, you know, this is a card of grief, sorrow. I'm not going to say I'm seeing so much regret here, but I'm seeing sorrow. Needing to set healthy boundaries. 8 of Swords connecting with the 8 of Swords. Definitely dealing with some battles here. And that's inner battles. But there is brightness in the future for this connection with the Sun card being there. So give this the time that it needs to evolve. Make sure you're continuing to work on yourself during the process. And, you know, I mean, there is brightness in the future here. Sometimes tough love is the best love. Sometimes, you know, we just got to give people the absence that they need. And that's what I see with this 4 of Swords here. Is it's like taking time out for retreat. Break up. Rest. I'm not saying break up. I'm just saying take the time that we need to retreat. But this is also, like you said, travels. Seeing possibly travels. Are we traveling to see each other? So we got to travel when it comes to seeing each other? Is that why I'm seeing travels here? Alright, what good things should you be expecting next here? Messages are for Tiger. He wants to go to Puerto Rico. You know what? That could be why that Four of Swords is there too as well, because like the more that we know, the more insight we can delve into. Seeing that Four of Swords is a card that represents taking a retreat, getting out and taking a little vacation together. That's the overall energy, is that Four of Swords. That shows me that I think that would be very good for you guys. That's probably why I'm seeing travel there. And as soon as I mentioned the word travel, why am I seeing travel? You confirm that with what your comment is there. Him wanting to take you to Puerto Rico. Actually, I don't think that'd be a bad thing. That's probably why the Four of Swords showed up right there. That's a card of taking a retreat. Going on retreat with each other. Maybe needing a vacation. Needing some time out. Maybe you two need that time together to just unplug from everything. That's why we're seeing the Nine of Wands there. We need to unplug from the busy world and all of the distractions. I think that would actually bring in more of a closer bond. That's probably why the Four of Swords is that last card that came up. That's a card of retreat. It's a card of maybe we need time out for rest, or maybe we need a break. We need to get out and take a little vacation. It came up in the last energy there. So I would say that, yeah, I think that would probably be good. Because it's going to give you guys time to bond. Plus you're building memories. Those are memories that we're building. Look at that. The Three of Pentacles pops right back out again. Teamwork, collaboration. It seems to me like we definitely could be building on something here. This is a builder card too, if I did neglect to mention. It's my Freemasonry card. It's my card of building. It's not my only card that's building. You know, my Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles all speak to me of that kind of energy. Alright, messages are for Tiger. I like messages from spirit guides around good things should I expect next. What good things should Tiger be expecting next year, Great Spirit? What good things should Tiger be expecting here? What good things should Tiger be expecting here, Great Spirit? What good things should Tiger be expecting here, Great Spirit? What good things should Tiger be expecting here? What good things should Tiger be expecting here, Great Spirit? What good things should Tiger be expecting here, Great Spirit? What good things should Tiger be expecting here, Great Spirit? Oh, he did not ask you to go with him? Oh, he didn't ask you. You know what? He might be wanting to ask you. Or someone's taking a break, taking a vacation there with that Four of Swords. If he did ask you, that would do you guys some good, really, to be honest with you. And give you guys time to, you know, to spend. Alright, messages are for Tiger. What are the good things that Tiger can expect here? Emotional support here when it comes to masculine energy, fatherly type of energy, maybe having support when it comes to your father. If that does not vibrate, let it go. Speaking of just you, with this energy, this is someone that's being very grounded when it comes to their emotions. Being in control when it comes to your emotions. This is also a card that speaks of, support when it comes to, emotional support. What else did we see here? What good is coming in here for Tiger? Page of Wands, messenger of good news there. Inner child, bring out your inner child, playful, energetic energy. Let go of stress, let go of worries, let go of doubt. Try to stay positive. Work with your imaginations. Bring back out the inner child. Paint your perfect picture. What does a child do when they're in front of the fire? You are very in tune with your visions, your imagination. As an inner child, we don't have worries. We are playful, energetic. We're not worried with the weight of the world. We are uplifted. Dance, music, creative energy. It's like bringing out the inner child. I'm seeing a lot with inner child here. As I'm speaking inner child, seeing the Page of Cups there as well. Dreamer energy. Playful, energetic, flirtatious. All of this energy speaks of this Page of Wands here. Flirtatious energy, playful, creative, power of thought, right? Because this is you being in control of your thoughts. Being in control of your, seeing the picture there. Imagination, visions, child of fire, it's like being very creative. Working with your inner child. That's where we're painting our perfect picture, right? We're setting. All right, so this is what I visualize my outcome for whatever this is or that. We're always wanting to see the better picture or visualize a good outcome. We're using our own imagination here, right? We're in tune with the power of our thought, power of ideas, visions. Dreamer energy. This is all good energy too. It's like good news. All right, we'll take this card here. All right, so yeah, getting through some challenges, navigating through things, perseverance, maintaining control. So it's like standing ground, standing in control of your emotions, your thoughts, your ideas, bringing out your inner child, your playful, energetic self, working with your playful, energetic self here, navigating through challenges here. Got 2 7s there. This is dreamer. This is telepathic communications. It's astral travel. It's your chariot, your transportation of the heavens. This is connected with movement. We're seeing movement here. I'm seeing movement here. This is also movement. So I see that we're also progressing further. So I don't think you're where you're at by a coincidence. I feel that you are in movement here. You are in progress. You are taking action. This comes with a lot of willpower. Seems to me like standing your ground. It's like standing my ground here, standing my ground here. I'm seated with authority here. I'm in control of my emotions. It's like taking full total control. It's like taking control of this chariot. You know, the rider, the rider energy. Movement, travel. Right here, we're really standing ground here. On all these energies, I'm seeing 3 cards of standing ground. I'm standing ground here. I'm standing ground here. And I'm also standing ground here. So that tells me that you're being grounded. I feel like you are very grounded. I feel like you're in good movement. I feel that you are taking action. I feel that you might be moving past some hurdles. Coming into divine revelations with this High Priestess card. You don't need to look outside of yourself when it comes to your truth because you already have it. You know what to do. Pay attention to your intuitions here. This overall energy has got to do with equilibrium. Balance, and I'm seeing a lot with balance. Balance, juggling, multitasking. Could be feeling like there's a closeout on some energies with the Tower energy being here. Things are happening quickly here. Sudden changes. A tearing away of old energy. A tearing down but a rebuilding at the same time. But I feel like you got very driven energy here, even right here with this energy here. And I am seeing a lot of 7s here in your energy. I am picking up on a lot of 7s over here. That 14, that's a 7 plus 7 is 14. Let's see if we see a 7 coming up here. Seven it is. Which is telling me that you're navigating past some things here. Challenging times. 7s to me speak of stages, phases, getting through challenges. Standing your ground, putting conflict down behind you, picking up some pieces, moving forward. You got an 8 here. Fast movement. Pull out a couple confirmations for you. Seven again. 7 of Cups. You got all the 7s here, every one of them. With the 10 of Cups, with the Page of Pentacles. You've got a message, or you've got messages of good news coming in involving finances. They could be taking a pay raise. If you've been waiting for some financial good news, we got some good messages coming in for you. Not only do you have all the 7s here, you've got almost every one of the pages. We've got the Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Page of Cups. So, a moment to look at these messages here. Which way am I going? This way, that way. You got a financial blessing coming to you. Have you been waiting for some financial good news? This card like comes up out of nowheres. Like woman, it's like the last card of the energy here. Very work driven, very work orientated, very driven, very passionate here. Seeing lots of passion. I'm seeing stable. I'm seeing grounded. I'm seeing we're navigating past some challenges, but we're getting through them. We're moving past these things. We're not letting nothing stop us from going forward here. Right here, I'm putting this damn conflict down. I'm picking up pieces. I'm going forward movement. Look at that. I'm taking a big step forward. Like I said, I'm seeing movement. All right, this is movement. Movement, movement, movement. So I feel like you're moving past some things here. Keep your energies grounded. Stay strong. Continue to set boundaries if you need them to. You got this. I feel you've got a good blessing coming in financially. Some good news that could be involving a job. It could be involving a pay raise. It could be involving a financial blessing coming in. You got opportunities here. Make sure that you're weighing out options and that you're making the right choices by choosing wisely, by weighing out your options when it comes to choices. Balance. Finding balance. Being flexible. I feel like you're already there, very flexible. But yeah, seeing balance here. And I could see that here with this energy here, and I can also actually see that with this energy here as well. Your boyfriend has a court appointment coming up on January 16th. What is that date? It's for sentences. Okay, he's going up for sentencing. January 16th. Let's see here. Excuse me. Your boyfriend has a court appointment on January 16th. Will he get sentenced to jail? Let's see what we can see here. As soon as you mention in jail, I'm looking at justice scales here. I'm sitting here thinking court. You got the judgment card looking at it. So, yeah, these cards are going to call my name for this read. Let's see what I can pull up. Did he already go through his pre-sentence investigation report? I am a certified in criminal law and justice. So I do know a lot when it does come to law. I've been studying the law since 1984. I got certified in 1989. Criminal law and justice. I can be a paralegal wherever I want to be. But I use my gifts for the streets. I'm not in the spotlight. I never wanted to be in the spotlight. I'm like the Messiah Jesus, the street advocate. I counsel and guide people in secret places, basically. Otherwise, I work behind the scenes. And that's where I reach out and help people that can't afford. They don't know anything when it comes to the law. I help guide people. Give them advice. This is what you need to do. This is what you not need to do. Whether it to be whatever. But yeah, he should have gone through a pre-sentence investigation report. Did he already go through that? Okay. All right, so do you know what his court date is for? I mean, is he going to be sentenced on that day? Is that his sentence and date? Because he should have had what you call a pre-sentence. You go for pre-sentencing, and then you go into sentencing. But during pre-sentencing, generally they will, if they're looking at putting him on some kind of probation or something to that factor, it doesn't even necessarily mean, but normally they'll refer him down to district court probation, circuit court probation, whichever district this is in. If it's district or circuit. Alright, so you're not sure. Public defender. Alright, so how many times has he been to court already? His first appearance would be arraignment. He'd go through arraignment. That's where they would give him the public defender. Then he'd go set an appointment with the public defender. And then they'll set another court date for him to go to court. I think that's pre-trial conference. You got arraignment, pre-trial, which is basically like your pre-trial conference. They're going to try to come up with a deal. But yeah, to go through the actual due process is the word I'm looking for, due process. Yeah, but we'll see if we can see jail coming in at the end of this. So I don't know if he's being sentenced. Third appointment. All right, they're going to let him know on that date what they want to do. They're going to let him know what they want to offer him. They're going to try to offer him some kind of a plea offer. Or, okay, it just depends on what his charges are, too. All right, so if he's guilty and he's, you know, even when you're guilty, you know, a lot of times they'll tell you to plead not guilty. But ultimately, if he's guilty for what's going on, they'll come up with some kind of a plea bargain for him. And then what happens is he will be referred over, and it doesn't mean just because he's being referred over to district court probation, or if it's in circuit court probation. What happens is they do a PSI, pre-sentence, PSIR. It's called a PSIR report. They do the pre-sentence investigation report, and then they will usually go according to the recommendations that's on there, whether or not if they're going to give jail time, if they're not going to give jail time. They want to, you know, fines, probation, that kind of thing. So it doesn't sound like he's getting sentenced on January 16th. So will he be sentenced to jail that date? It would be a no. All right, so I don't think that's the date for his sentencing, but let's see what we can find out here. Look at that, I just split right at the justice scales. Where was it at? I just split right there, did it again. Justice scales keeps on looking at me in this deck. It popped out at me 3 times actually. And I'm sitting here looking at Justice Scales keeps on just staring me in my face. Alright. So, let's go ahead and bind any ruling powers of principalities or powers of rulers of darkness operating in high spiritual places, such as authority places of high spiritual realms, judges, lawyers. You know, we bind anything that is operating through powers of principalities of rulers of darkness. Yeah. We lose the power of deliverance into his case. Let's see here. What do we see here, Great Spirit? Show me what I see with this case. Show me what I see. I see justice. Right there. I see justice scales. No matter which way I look, I see justice scales. Justice scales are right here. Fair balance. Fairness. On the end of receiving justice. Violate a restraining order, okay. And he goes to court. Alright, that does make a lot. Violating a restraining order. Has there been a warrant put out for his arrest? Or he's just got to appear in court for that? Was the courts are overpopulated? They don't have room, because normally a violation like that, yeah, that would be contempt of court for violating his restraining order, which would, if he's ever had a bond that was set, that breaks the bond. Because according to bond, when he was bonded out, he was put on no contact. That's why that two words came out at me. No contact. No contact order. Right? Justice Scales is right there. What temperance? Told you that Justice Scales keeps on popping out at me. Show me what else I need to see. Overall energy. Final outcome. Yeah, it seems like he's just got a pair. Alright, show me what we need to see here. What do we see with this court case on January 16th, Great Spirit? We see change. What else do we see? What else do we see? This court case. Too many cards. One card. What do we see for this court case? Mature man, that must be his attorney. Got a male attorney. Show me what else we need to see with this court case. Go. Court. I'll take that one. Two more cards. Overall energy for court. Show me the overall energy for court, January 16th for Michael. What is the overall energy? Too many cards. Give me one overall energy. Shit, courthouse is the overall energy. Courthouse is the overall energy. I'm seeing luck here. I'm going to draw two more cards. Final outcome. Do we see jail time here? Do we see jail time here? Final outcome. Do we see jail time? I'm not seeing jail. No matter which way I go, I am not seeing jail. I am not seeing jail. And there's a card in here for jail. There you go, imprisonment. This would come up. Spirits are very good. They work in very miraculous ways. If he was going to jail, this card would come up. So I would say he's not going to jail. He's not going to jail. There's a lot of fear involved in his energies with this court case, so he is carrying a lot of fear. He needs to let go of fear to stay positive. This is community here, right here. I can see this is community service. Might find himself having to do some community service here when he goes to court. We've got community with courthouse here. It's sort of the first thing that comes to me is community service. Community service. Alright, so I am using the Kipper fortune telling deck. I guess a card here, if I was looking for a tarot card that would show me imprisonment, would be like the Capricorn card. That is a card being weighed down with chains. So like my Capricorn energy would be like a card of imprisonment. Also, I could see my Eight of Swords as a card of imprisonment, which did not come up in my energy here. I'm seeing journey, like the journey's going to end up coming to an end here. But, I don't see jail time. Yeah, I don't see jail time. I feel that he's going to have some kind of a community service, though, here. With this community card right here with the courthouse card. But, you know, luck is on his side here. I'm seeing 777. I'm seeing that his luck is not all ran out. I mean, there is two sides to every story, you know. But, yeah, I don't see him going to jail. We could always look back into this after he goes to the court date on that date to see what comes up after that. I feel like this is going to be where they're going to try to offer him something when he does appear to court. Might send him through a pre-sentence investigation report. I mean, does he have good reason for why he broke that restraining order? I mean, it took two in that factor? It wasn't just all on him? I mean, yeah. You are welcome. I do see community service there. You know, he does have a public defender. So it's like, and look at that. No matter how many times I keep coming out, I shuffle the cards, I shuffle this back in, and look at, I stop shuffling, I look at my deck, and I'm looking at this justice card again. It's constantly there. I feel like justice will be served, always. But I feel like if anything that's going to come out of this, it seems to me like he's not able to afford an attorney, so therefore the courts had to appoint him one. If there's any kind of fines, I feel he's going to be having to do some community service. And that's why I feel that energy showed up right here with the courthouse card. Community. You know, it's like I don't feel the community pulling together and working for him. But what I feel there is community service. I feel like that jail is overpopulated and they ain't got time for the little nonsense, that they have harsher things that are being imprisoned in that jail. And I feel like that's probably why he's not in there, is because this is a little minor compared to some of the major shit that they're needing room for that place. I think the jail is overpopulated. They don't have room to house him for what it is that you know, they're on. They might want to, you know, give him a short term. I don't even see probation coming out of a restraining order type of situation. I mean, what was I saying there? Sorry, I've been going nonstop. I don't see probation. I don't see a probation term. I don't see, you know what I mean? I don't see a harsh punishment there. Of course, there's consequences, but the worst has already happened, and he's already thought of the worst that's going to happen, and in the long run, it's not going to be as bad as he's even thinking it is. So when it ultimately comes on down to it, I don't feel there's going to be jail time. I don't feel that, you know, I feel this is still yet a bit minor. It's not calling for harsh punishment, right? But okay, he violated that restraining order. The judge could say, okay, we want to dismiss this case, or the judge could say, okay, I want to hold you liable for violating your restraining order. All right, whatever happens in the end of this, what I would see is maybe some fines, community service. But I don't see jail time, if that helps. And I've shuffled these cards in more than once, and boom, this comes out at the end. And I just mixed these cards in because I was tapping out the energies. I just shuffled them in and mixed them in. Do we see jail time? We see changes here that came out the first time. We see changes here. What is this, like an ex-partner or something like that? Why do we see the marriage card coming up? Why am I picking up this as an ex or something to that nature? I don't know. Partnership. Female involved. Female of concern. But I am not seeing jail time. I'm going to do this one more time. Do I see jail time here? Any jail time? Nope, we do see the courthouse sticking out here. Alright, last card. Is there jail? No, this is the last card of the shuffle too. It's like it's been a journey to get here, but this journey's coming to a close real soon. Yeah, female. A woman involved. And, yeah, definitely receiving a letter of concern, message of concern. Someone's definitely got a lot of concern. Definitely in their thoughts. But, again, don't see jail. I don't see jail in the end of it, but I do see courthouse comes up again. Courthouse does come up again, but it does not come up with imprisonment, which would be right here. Imprisonment. These are like the deck of cards I like to use a lot when I'm looking at like people dealing with court stuff, because I do have a courthouse card in here. I have an imprisonment card. I've got high honors cards in here. I've got like message of concern, you know, house. We've got like official person. You know what I mean? These are, you know, you got a card of community there, as we've seen. Got a card of expectations, poverty, thoughts, journey. You know what I mean? It's just a really good card deck to look at. You know, you got somebody wearing a mask here. Lies being exposed. You know what I mean? You can, these would be my to-go deck when I want to look at anything going on in court cases. I like this deck. Believe me, it will come right out and tell you, look at that courthouse. There's the judge. He's definitely going to hear both sides, but he doesn't look very convinced here. Like, are you telling me some bullshit here? I'm listening. No, you know what I'm saying? But you are welcome. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you for helping. I greatly appreciate that. Welcome back, Mandy. We're going to finish up this list, but you guys will start seeing more of me. I do got to take some time off to come back in and do the plastic, but then we're going to be set for the winter here pretty soon. Welcome. Thank you, Alf. How are you doing? All right, who's up next? Pretty lady, are you still with me? What is your question? Got it right here. Pin message. One quick second. Boy, my sinuses, I'm like, I just got done fighting a, I don't know, I think I come down with a touch of the flu. And my body was rejecting it. Because it's like I have a touch. But it's not affected me like it's affected everybody else. Everybody else is like sicker than sick. Alright, Shawnee, you look like you're cold over there. Alright. My sinuses. We're going to put you guys on mute while I blow my nose. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Put some more water in that humidifier. I know it feels a bit dry, but stuffed. Alright, I need to get some more water in the vaporizer. My nose is really plugged up. Give me a second, please. I just started bringing the vaporizer in here because, you know, it's cold now. So it's not so much of the high humidity in here because of the heat. It's getting more, the weather's getting more dry. I put that vaporizer out here 2 days ago or 2 nights ago. This would be night 3. No, a few days ago now. Was it Monday? Sunday, I think it was Sunday. And wow, what a big difference. I got the air purifier going in here so it cleans the air. And now you got to put the moisture back in here. I was laying down, my throat was dry. I put that in here and wow, made a big difference of not having a dry throat trying to lay down and go to sleep. Alright, what question do we have here? What are my friend Leon's intentions? We've been friends years, get along great. But lately, he's been communicating more with me, giving me attention. I'm just confused why now and not the past years. sometimes years have gone by and they realize that they missed a good opportunity when they had it in front of them and it just passed them by, and then years go by and it's like, damn, you know, maybe just sometimes it's like we're not ready then. Sometimes it takes later on in life. I have a friend that I've not seen, and well, he was like a partner. We were like a off and on kind of crush. Throughout our younger years, and we were like a younger year crush for a long time. And yes, I know the alchemy was there, but he had a lot of growing up to do. And me, I'm selective. I'm very selfish when it comes to my partner. I don't share. But and I never would have settled down with him back in that time and day, because, all right, I'm just gonna be blunt. He was a fucking male slut. Excuse my French, but that's the best way I could put it. He was hot to trot for just about anything, and I'm sorry, but you're not what I play for keeps for, right? Well, all these years go by, and now he would probably be wanting to give me the attention that he probably should have been given towards me a long time ago. But all these years pass by, and it's like, oh, what? You afraid you're going to spend your life alone? You don't want to be by yourself? Oh, well, you didn't know me like you thought you knew me? Because a lot of what I heard after all these years is he didn't realize I had such a tight relationship with God as I have. Well, we are not the ones that go out and brag in the streets the relationship we have. My secret place has been my home. I've had a relationship with God my entire life. That's why I'm so wise today when it comes to the wisdom I know. So he's very much attracted to me of the wisdom that I have in God. And he never thought I had that relationship because I didn't brag. Because my relationship I have with the Father is intimate. It's in secret. I don't go out and have to pray in front of the whole world for the world to know I know how to pray. Right? And that's what it was, is later on he realized how pure of a vessel I am in the Creator, and he didn't think I was a close child of the Lord at all. Because all in our younger years we were going to dance parties, and me, yeah, I was at dance parties because I've been in gymnastics and jazz my whole life. I love to dance. It's a hobby. It's like some people have a hobby to like hockey skating. Some people might, you know what I mean? It's a hobby. I love to dance. So of course I was at dance parties because I was on the dance floor. I didn't drink. I wasn't a party girl because I was at a party. I didn't even drink. It's a dance, right? So when you love to dance, you're going to be where the DJs are at, and you're going to be on that dance floor dancing. Whether you're going to my Munger Festival and you're dancing on the dance floor, whether you're going to home parties and there's dancing going on, whether you're going to a wedding and you're on that dance floor dancing, you like to dance, you're going to find a dance floor. And that's what it was. I guess he never really paid attention that I was on the dance floor and I wasn't on a couch just sitting with alcohol in my hand. I guess he couldn't see that, right? I had to remind him, yeah, I was at parties because I was on the dance floor dancing. I used to compete. I said, none of them parties even had dancing going until I walked up in the room. I'm the one that came in the house, and I'm the one that got the dance floor going at every party I entered. Gemini. I brought the party with me. Nobody was on that dance floor until I got on the dance floor. I'm the one that pulled everybody to the dance floor. Same thing. I go out here to Munger Festival. Got some good music. Let me go over here and have the DJ change up the music. Go get the DJ to play some good music that you can dance to. Next you know, The dance floor is elbow to elbow. You're packed. I could do that anywhere I go. I can walk into a bar and the dance floor is empty. You bet your butt, as soon as I get up on that dance floor, I got everybody on that dance floor. When I used to go stop out and have me cocktails on my way coming home from work, and I'd like to go out and sing karaoke and dance, they used to want to pay me to come in because the place would be dead. And the minute I'd come in, I would just get the crowd going. And I would have the dance floors elbow to elbow, to where the owners would say, hey, we'll pay you to come in every weekend. No, I come in for fun. I'm not getting paid to do this, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah. And what it was is, his foolish eyes could not see authentic and real when it was in front of him. So, it could very well be that kind of a situation, that all these years passed by, and it's like, oh, wow. Or, it could be a number of things, but we're going to go in and we're going to pull out some cards and see what I can see. But, just working with my own expertise, experience, wisdom. What was I looking for here? It could be that maybe he made a wrong mistake and decided to choose the wrong person and realize that, hey, this is the one I should have been talking to a long time ago. It could be very well that. Let's see what we see here. What is her friend Leano's attentions? He sees wisdom in you. He sees your worth here, your intelligence. See, in our younger years, we don't see you for the beauty of your mind and your intelligence. We see the fruits. We see that you're very pretty, you're very attractive. We love your fit, love your style, love how you move on that dance floor. Boy, I just want to get to know you a little bit. But I'm checking out all the fruits. And that's the thing. That's how we are in our immature ways, right? But as we become more mature, we tend to look at the intelligence. So I think he's seeing you for who you are. An intelligent woman, very mature, very intuitive. This is someone that's very good with communications. What is the intentions? Intentions. Is he looking at you as an opportunity? For seeing ahead? Wanting a future? Wanting an opportunity? Yeah, he definitely likes you more than just friends. Maybe he's wondering why he didn't, what was he in a relationship before? For why the energy went like it was? What else do we need to see here? Too many cards. That teamwork card keeps wanting to pop out. That popped out at me twice. We're going to pop it back in there. If it comes out again, then it's meant to be. It's going back in the deck. If the Spirit wants us to have it, trust me, it will come out the next card I pull. There it is. Spirit wants you to have it. I said, well, if the Spirit wants you to have it, it will come out the next card I pull. There you go. So this is when you have a lot of faith in the Spirit, right? The Spirit wants you to have the card. It's right there. Too many cards. Just give me one card. definitely wants to be a team here. Teamwork is the dream work. This is a card of teamwork, collaboration. He wants to collaborate with you. He definitely wants to be a team with you. He sees more in you than just friendship. It's right here, looking ahead, looking at his treasures, passing it by. Oh, shit. At one point, I watched you pass me right on by. What was I thinking? I don't want to pass you by again. This guy's definitely, what's the best word I'm looking for here? He's definitely got an attraction towards you. I can see this as attraction. Wanting to collaborate here, teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. Pay attention to your gut. It's like your truth is already there. You can feel his energy. This is a card of movement. Quick movement. A spiritual calling. Wanting to start a new type of phase. Awakening to the spiritual calling. Maybe he can feel that sense of being like soulmate type of energy with you. This is like a soulmate type of calling. This represents new relationship, manifesting, like new start. Maybe seeing you in a new kind of light here, looking at this light. He definitely has more than just, he's got more than just an attraction when it comes to friendship here, okay? Yeah. I would say that this person probably would want to be more than just friends, huh? I mean, what happened in the past? I mean, what was the blockage there? Because sometimes we can come into connection with the one that we're like a soulmate type of energy. And then sometimes it's just not the divine timing, because one's not ready, one may be ready per se, right? I feel like the past was just not that timing. I feel he was still being his foolish younger self. I feel he's become more mature. It's like I know more of what I want today than I did yesterday. I was a fool yesterday. I was a fool. I passed you by. I let you pass me by. But I don't want to keep on watching this treasure pass me by. I got my eyes on my treasures here. I'm watching my ships as they sail. I got my eye on the prize. Teamwork. Pay attention to your intuitions. This is movement. Quick, fast. And this is a call of a spiritual calling. You know, like maybe it's just him remembering, you know, that the you know, connection. Maybe he was not making the right decisions back in the past. Yeah, mature. That's exactly what I pick up too as well. I was just looking at that too, and I was just going to throw that energy out to you, a mature male. Coming off as a very mature person, like, okay, my younger years, I've gotten wiser in my older years. Like, why was I a fool? I should have never let you go by back then. I can't miss up on that opportunity now, right? I think there's more there than just you know, he's got more than just mutual emotions here, right? Mutual feelings, right? It's like, no. He's very attracted to you. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Go with the flow. That's what I would do. Keep going with the flow. Alright, I gotta take a moment here. Who's here with us? Alright. We're gonna be finishing up the list here shortly. Yeah, there you go. Hey, you know what? That's very smart. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Actually, you know, men are attracted to that little hard to get kind of energy. Because if you're too easy, it's like, it seems like they tend to really want more of what they can't have than when it's available to them right there. It's like, boy, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it seems to me like men love a challenge. That's been my experience as a female anyway. And I work with all guys. You know, I doing carpenter work, I would work with like averagely 400 guys. And remind you, I grew up with 16 brothers. Wow, that's like impossible. Now, because I got 6 god brothers, 5 biological brothers, and 5 step brothers. 5 step, 5 biological, 6 god. Give me a total of 16 between my god brothers, biological, and step brothers. Yeah. Right, yeah. You guys have already built that good relationship, the good friendship. And that's what, you know what I mean? I think that's very healthy. You want to know something? Men I settled down with and gave a good portion of my life to, they were not strangers to me. I knew them. I've known you for years, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, we've developed the best friend type of situation. I never rushed into a relationship my whole life. I did what you call healthy dating my whole life. I had to get to know you. If we vibe, we vibe. If not, stay the fuck away from me. Because shit, I got no problem putting on some Nike shoes and taking some fast flight. Right? I'm not an easy catch, and I'm not easy to settle down. So if you got my attention, and I'm contemplating on settling down with you, oh shit, that's a great big plus. Because I'm very fussy, I'm very choosy, I know what I want, I know what I'm looking for, and I know what I will not settle for. Like, I'm not going to settle for no liar. I'm not going to settle for a cheater. I don't want someone that's unstable, that's got drug addictions, someone that is still not building their future. Of course, I'd rather date a man that's got children. I have children. I like compatibility. You know, again, I know what I want. Sorry, but no, you're not the kind of person I date. You're an alcoholic. Not my type. Sorry. I like stability. I focus on stable ground. How long have you been on your job? How long have you lived by yourself? Do you live with your mommy? Do you live with, you know what I'm saying? Are you a mommy's boy? Sorry, but you got to wean off that tit before you can even try to come on this tit. I don't want no mommy's boys. I want a man that's mature. Someone that's not still sucking on his mom's tit. Right? So it's just the way I bet. You know, so I spent a lot of years with my children's father because he was not around me 24/7. I love my space. I love my freedom. And he traveled all the time. So I got to have the house to myself, and I loved it. But one thing I would never ever tolerate is a man asking me where I'm going, who am I talking to, why am I curling my hair, because I'm going to do one of these numbers. Why are you asking me why I'm curling my hair? None of your fucking business. It's not for you. It's for myself. I'm not trying to impress you, and I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm doing it for me. How do you like me? Fine. This is me. You're never going to change me. So don't ever even try. And I don't need a daddy, because I have a father. You know, we can be partners, and I believe in 50-50. If I work, you work. If I cook, you cook. No, we don't believe in the barefooted, sitting at home pregnant bullshit. I'm not sitting at home barefooted, pregnant, and being your slave. You know? If I clean, you clean. I work, you work. It's 50-50. I believe in equality. I believe in 50-50. And I would not build a relationship based on anything outside of that. So if you are insecure, you ask me questions of where I was at when you were at work all night, don't call me no more. Don't call me no more. You don't trust me, I don't need to waste my time on you. Because without trust, then we got issues. So if you can't trust me, I don't need to talk to you. And if I can't trust you, I don't need to talk to you. Trust is the number one thing. And it works both ways. You know, I am doing really good. Rano, how are you doing? We're getting ready to close the list here shortly. I'm just coming back in after a time of being away. We finally got the roof done. Finally got that job tackled. Oh my God. Well, for the time being anyway. We got the addition done. I still got to come towards the home area. Well, we can't do that till the weather breaks, so we're stuck now that we're coming into the cold months. Welcome, Star. But, pretty girl. Yeah, I would say that just keep on going with the flow of the energy. Who else is on the list here? Star, were you on my list? I thought you were, maybe. Lionheart, Shilpa, who's here with us? If you are on my list and I call your name, please check in with a heart. Glitch. TT. Or, no, sorry, that's not TT. That would be Teat. JC Punisher, Lionheart, Shilpa, Baita, Ramadan Lopez, Swati. We'll do that one more time. Glitch, Teat, JC Punisher, Lionheart, Shilpa, Ramadan, Swati. Check in with the red heart. Thank you. All right, what is your question, sweetie? Ramadan Lopez? We got to come up with some really good rebuttals so that we can awaken those with the sword of truth that like to attack you. We can work in mysterious ways by releasing some truth, and maybe it might awaken people to come to the real truth. Right? There ain't no rapture taking place. There ain't no Jesus Christ out in the desert. Don't go looking in the desert for Jesus Christ. Go take a look in the mirror, because he lives inside of you. The he that is in you is greater than the he that is in this world. And as for me and this house, we serve the Lord. Joshua 24:15. We are not in the buildings made by man's hands. We don't belong to no religions. We are the elect of the living God. Right. Wow. Yes. Yes. I got some good rebuttals for them. God says to let your astrologers come forward. Isaiah 47 verses 1. Let the astrologers come forward so they can show you the things that are about to come. They don't tell you that verse, though, do they? No, they come at you with Deuteronomy 18. Oh, shit, isn't that a message for Levites? Ah, you're preaching to the wrong choir. Because I am Melchizedek order. I'm not the priesthood of Levites. Hello. We put that priesthood down a long time ago when we broke the laws of the 613 laws were written twice. Hello. We are not sacrificing goats over here. We are not doing blood pact sacrifices and demonic rituals over here. So go tell that message to the Levites out there, okay? Don't come over here and knock on my door. You're knocking on the wrong door. We are the priesthood of Melchizedek, So don't quote Deuteronomy 18 at me. Get out of here with that. That was made for the old laws. Galatians 1:14, for if you are led by the Spirit, you're not led by the law. Hello. We are guided by the Spirit. So you Bible thumping people out there calling yourselves Jesus loves you, Jesus lives inside of me. Hello. You know what I'm saying? These guys are so blind. The blind can't lead the blind. They both go into the pit of despair. All right. I'm a Cancer. What's Cancer's feelings towards me? Cancer, Cancer. Let's see what we can see. I need to make a really fast phone call, though. Time is it? It's 12:49. I wonder what time. It's 1 o'clock. Cancer, Cancer. What's Cancer's feelings here towards this connection? Messages for Cancer, Cancer, Great Spirit. Show me what Cancer's feelings are towards this connection. Thank you, Great Spirit. The Holy Spirit searches all things of truth when it comes to God. The deeper things of wisdom, mysteries, revelations, visions, dreams are all prophetic. Oh shit, Cancer staring me right in the face. Bam. Cancer, ooh shit, wish fulfillment. Look at that, Cancer's right there. Seems to me like this Cancer does have a lot of work to do. Does heavy lifting, work, seeing work, hard work. Cancer's a hard worker. Lots of feelings, emotions, and lots of feelings. Thoughts, feelings, emotions are definitely stirred up here. Cancer's got a, let's see what else we can see here. All right. Cancer pops out right here, my King of Cups. This is my Cancer card right here. This is not my Scorpio energy. This is my Cancer energy. Cancer rules the emotions. Scorpio rules sex. Aries rules the brains. Gemini rules communications. Leo rules the heart. All right, just a few little things out there I threw, right? Well, this is Cancer, right? Cancer, you got this. You got this. You got this like a genie in the bottle. You just gotta rub me the right way. Bam! And I will make all of your wishes come true. Just like a genie in a bottle. Right. You just got to rub me the right way. And all your wishes can come true. Right? And I'm saying this as I'm not telling you to rub me and I'll make your wishes come true. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you are like a genie in a bottle. He just has to rub you the right way. You can make all his wishes come true. Right? What I'm saying here is, girl, you got this. This is wish fulfillment, okay? You got this. You see how this person's comfortably seated? They got their arms shrugged together there. Their shoulders are shrugged. That is like a seated position of I got this. Look at the energy there. You got this. Wish fulfillment. Them cups are all standing up. This person's very happy, very content. Can you see the expressions on the face? Yeah. That's your Cancer man right here. Your King of Cups. Present doorstep. Right here, King of Cups. Hard worker. Very, very driven when it comes to work. Could be very conservative, too, at the same time. You know, someone's fully armored here. They're definitely looking at what they work, you know, they got their eye on their hard earnings. Might be their estate, their, you know what I mean? But this person's very work driven. seems to me very stable financially. I see financial stability. I see feet are on the ground here. I see this is stable energy. I don't see shit all upwrecked in this card. I see things look very stable. Okay. This represents things coming full circle. Could be new venture. It does speak of work. It's next to work for him. We do have someone that has a lot of heavy lifting going on here. Does he have a heavy lifting job? Me, I'm a carpenter. I work with a lot of heavy equipment. I know what it is to be carrying a lot of weight. This person's carrying a lot of weight. Either physically or mentally. Alright, so thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Person's definitely in their thoughts, feelings, and emotions as to this cup. This person's got a cup on their mind right here. Boom, there's the Ace of Cups hiding in the shadows here. Well, it's not in the shadows, it's right here in the front. It's not hiding, you can see it. But that's what's right here at the top of the mind here. This man's got this cup on their mind. Well, what does that cup mean? What's on his mind here? Union, your connection. He's definitely thinking of your connection. He's definitely thinking of you and him. Bam. These 3 cups represent thoughts, feelings, emotions. So he's definitely very comfortable here. Well, he's seated here. He's in a very comfortable position. But when he's bored, all by himself, plugged out of the world, he's all by himself, not around anybody else. When he's in a state of boredom, he definitely thinks of this connection. He definitely has you on his mind. He's definitely in his thoughts, feelings, and emotions here. And look at that. This overall energy here is a cup. Union. Oneness. I think this guy, it seems to me, he wants a oneness with you. Relationship. Future commitment. This could represent marriage in the future. But when I say marriage spiritually, it's not the same exact thing physically. But you have your physical union. You have spiritual union. A marriage from the heavens, this is coming down from the hands of God. This is not coming down from man's hands. That's the difference from physical. Because when you are physically in union, it's like the pastor, the preacher's giving away the marriage. That marriage is not in God's hands. Well, this is a sacred union from the hand of God. This is a blessing coming from the heavens. This is not being handed over in the physical world, right? As it is in the heavens, then it comes on down to the earth, because everything in the heavens happens in the heavens before it comes to the earth, right? You got the sun lights from the sky, and then it shines onto the earth. Water comes from the heavens, and then you got it in your rivers. It's now on earth. But it came from the heaven. That's where it came from before it got here to earth. Come through your rain, through the clouds. Rainbow. Came from the sky before it hit the earth. Right. There you go. It's just 2 examples of showing you how things come from above to the earth. As it is on the earth, in the heavens, it is on earth. You got rain coming from heaven. You got water on earth. You got sunlight coming from the heavens. You got light right there. Right. But when I'm saying sacred union spiritually in the hand of God, this is already sealed in the heavens. You don't have to have the man of this world to say, okay, yeah, you guys are a union. You know, that marriage certificate is fraudulent. Bottom line here is when 2 come together, you are one flesh. When this flesh joins with this flesh, and now you join together, now we are together. We are now 2 flesh that came together here. We're one flesh. We're one. You are in union. You are in union. And this is a union that's been blessed from the heavens. Otherwise, you don't need man to say, yep, I introduce you to this person, this is going to be your partner, blah, blah, blah. That's been given to you by man, right? The Catholic priest now goes ahead and brings you guys in sacred marriage. Boy, you've been anointed by the priest. That's your earthly marriage. Earth. The father, somebody's got to give you away in the wedding. Usually the father. Well, this is from the heavens. This is coming from the hand of God, which means your connection is already blessed in the heavens. Many people will be connected spiritually, but then we're also in physical connection, because you're made of mind, body, soul, spirit, heart, right? So there's your spiritual, physical, right? There's a difference between the both. Like the spiritual sword is not a knife that's made by man's hands. Knife made by man's hands. This is man-made. Alright, sorry, my thing keeps on telling me I have to take a break from my device. I gotta go in there and change them settings. It must be something new on YouTube now. In the YouTube app. This is made by man's hands. This is made carnal. Now, God's sword of the Spirit is not made by man's hands. It's made of the Spirit, the sword of Spirit. The sword represents word. It represents communication. So spiritually, the sword of the Spirit is prayers, words, communications. But now, words cut deep, but this knife also cuts. But the word also cuts deep to man's heart, right? But they're not made the same, right? You got a knife on earth, you got the sword of the Spirit, sword of heaven, the Ace of Swords, right? But we do see a soulmate type of connection here. We do seeing somebody wanting to build something here with you, future. Sees you as very independent, very beautiful, practical, down to earth. Don't we like the down to earth energy? People that we can really vibrate with? Wow. I feel like I've known you forever kind of energy. We vibrate very well. You're very practical. You're very down to earth. Right. I feel that that's a two-way energy. I feel like you feel the same way, that direction. Where in my ex-husband's money going that was in the account? Well, you see, the thing is to get to pinpoint exactly, I mean, that takes a good psychic. And to be in tune with your psychic guess, you know, sometimes the thing, you know, it takes to meditate on them kind of things and wait for the Spirit to answer and stand still and be patient. Ask and you shall receive. Right? These are the golden rules of Matthew chapter, wait a minute. I know the word from the very beginning to the end, so I'm from Genesis to Revelations. What am I looking for? Ask and you shall receive. These are the golden rules. Matthew chapter 7, verses 1. Ask and you shall receive. There. All right. Right. So it's like also, stand still and be patient. When it comes to like wanting to pinpoint something like that, like I can show up on a murder scene and I can tell you exactly how everything went and how everything happened by being on scene. Right? Some people can have a gift to where they touch you, where they feel you, and they can give you some psychic insight. I don't need to touch a person. All I have to do is look at a person and I can read a person's energy. I can read vibration, frequency, auras, all that kind of stuff. But yeah. Your intuition has guided you here, Big Scorp. was in the account. Are you guys on the account together? I mean, you got access? Because it's like a Curious George is right there. Your spirit's guiding you to look into these things for a reason, right? The spirit works in mysterious, miraculous kind of ways. It's not how the human eyes could perceive things or how the human eyes would see it, I guess is what I'm looking for. It's beyond what the human eyes can actually see, right? So your intuition is telling you something there. All right, you know that there's money that should be in the account. You know that money's not there. It's not being accounted for. So at this point is, where is it going and where is this going to? What is your first instinct telling you? What does your first instinct tell you? I mean, you know his behavior. You know your husband better than anyone knows him. You might even know him better than he knows himself. Right? That's how we get to know you, right? I know you. Right. That is why we go through the get to know you. To know you. I do know you. Right? You do know him. You know him. He's not a stranger to you. You just got to pay attention. Right? I'm going to just draw some energy to those I'm magnetic to for a bit. Oh, snap. My little space here is not the biggest, but I'm not real big myself. I'm tiny like dynamite, right? Dynamite comes in very small packages, remind you. And I'm made like dynamite. TNT, we're dynamite. Oi. Alright, so. Holidays are coming. Does your husband end up being the one that likes to surprise you with surprises out of nowhere? Like planning something and not wanting you to know? I mean, could that be the case? You know him better than I do. He's your husband. I'm just coming across my path. I mean, I'm not quite 100% in tune with your energy because you just came across my path, you know. But, let's see here. I would look at, money could be going to the very worst of the worst is a 10 for me. If the money is going for good causes, show me a 7. 7 represents good. 11s represent good, which is 1, 1, 1, 11, 11. 6 plus 5 is 11. Blah, blah, blah. I'm looking for some number 7s. I'm looking for 11s. And 10 is the worst scenario. Boom. We got a number 8 there. That's not the worst case. Maybe a little bit of poor budget in there. But I say it might not be as bad as it might sound. Might not be as bad as you might think. Alright, so tell me a little bit. Tell me something. I am alright, Star. Yes. Are you okay? I am fine. Thank you. We got an 8 2 times in a row. Twice. I just don't think it's as bad as you think it is, and there's your 8 again. Spirit is giving you 8. 3 times roll. Bam. So you see spirit works in mysterious ways, right? How does the dice come out 3 times in a row on number 8? Because that's how spirit works. Yeah, 8. Try that again. Alright, we can try it again. I keep staring at 8. No matter which way I'm looking, I'm seeing 8 popping in my eyes. Ah, snap, it just fell. Alright, now, what did that land on? It landed on number 12. Well, let's see here. We're going to see another 8 here. Oh, you see a 1. To me, I told you those ones remind me of goodness. Okay? Newness. 1. New. Alright. May you wait or leave. Shruti. My free list is pretty well done. You know, so I'm going to take on a couple more readings before I close. But I do have a busy day getting started here shortly. Big Scoop, or Big Scorpio. Did you hear me when I asked you a question? What is he doing with it? Is even his? You need to do that research. Don't you have access to the account? How come you're not answering my questions? Don't you have access to the account to have an accountant on where that money's going? This has got to do with estates. Things are hidden. Taurus energy. Things are buried. As far as money. Protecting something. He's protecting his money. See a person in armor here? Pentacle has to do with money. You see this person is fully armored, which means fully armored means you're fully protected. So being fully protected, what's he protecting? He's protecting his earnings. Things are hidden. I would say he's taking things from one account and putting them into another account possibility. He's hiding assets here. Things are hidden. Yeah, you know things are hidden, right? Things are hidden. Seems to me like maybe hiding things. This is a person that's protecting their earnings. So what does a person do? This is Taurus energy. Taurus is the energy that rules over money and love. So when it comes to the Taurus energy that's connected to money, Taurus rules the energy of the deep things that are buried, like savings accounts, money accounts, bank accounts, trust funds. Okay? Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, stop playing music. Alexa, stop playing music. Damn. Alright. Alexa, the Knight of Pentacles in Tarot, does it connect with...
Here's tarot
Oh,
reading.
shit. Alexa, stop. You're not very smart. Alexa, the Knight of Pentacles in Tarot, does it connect... What the
The
fuck?
card is the reverse princess disc.
What
It
the
depicts a
fuck?
warrior princess swollen with a
Ah,
pregnant belly.
snap.
She holds a
Alexa,
green
stop it. I was not finished and you cut me off. Why are you so rude?
The card is the
Damn.
tower. It depicts people falling from a
Snap.
tumbling tower.
Alexa, stop it.
Thank you. Come back again.
Alexa, let me finish my question before you answer me.
Thanks for letting me know.
Really, now watch. You'll do it again. Alexa, the Knight of Pentacles connected to money when it comes to hidden money, estates, bank accounts, trust funds. Is that your Knight of Pentacles energy of tarot? Is it connected to Taurus energy? Answer me. Fucking dummy. Oh, fucking dumb. It's like some of the most dumbest artificial intelligence there's out there. Oh boy. Alexa, is the Knight of Pentacles connected to money that is hidden? When it comes to bank accounts, savings accounts, etc., is that the Taurus energy of Knight of Pentacles? Yes or no? Tell me what the Knight of Pentacles is. She's not going to answer me. Alexa, does the Knight of Pentacles in tarot represent hidden money in savings accounts and bank accounts?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Oh, fuck, you're stupid. Shit. Oh, shit. Alexa's not very intelligent. Alexa doesn't know how to help with nothing. Alexa, what does the Knight of Pentacles in tarot mean when it comes to money and bank accounts and saving accounts?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Snap! Alright, you gotta outsmart that damn thing. Alright, so this is what you do. Alexa, tell me, what does the Knight of Pentacles in tarot mean?
There are 14 coins tarot cards, and they are Ace of Coins.
Didn't ask you
Two of
that.
Coins, Three of
Alexa,
Coins.
I didn't ask you that question.
Thanks for letting me know, so I can learn from my mistakes.
What can Alexa really do? I mean, she can't even take a simple question. Alexa, can you tell me, what does the Knight of Pentacles in tarot mean? What is the spiritual meaning of that card when it comes to money and bank accounts?
Here's something I found on the web. According to VigilanteCitizen.com, in tarot, the star card represents
Oh,
joy,
snap.
optimism, and feeling connected.
Did
with
I
the
even say the
divine.
star card? How does she get the Knight of Pentacles as the star card? What the fuck? Oh, snap. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, fucking dumbass. Alright, let's try this one last time. Alexa's not very fucking smart at all. She don't even know how to follow orders. She don't even understand English at this point. Shit. Maybe I might change up my language. She might understand me, huh? I bet you she doesn't. Alexa, Yakatusa May.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with
I
that.
told you. She doesn't know how to help that either. She can't do much of anything. Alexa, what does the Knight of Pentacles in tarot mean when it comes to money that is hidden in saving accounts?
I'm not quite sure how to
Oh,
help you with
fuck,
that.
you're kidding me. Oh, snap. Alexa, do you know what the Knight of Pentacles in tarot means?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Oh, shit. Alexa's broke. Alexa, is the Antichrist coming? Alexa, is the Antichrist here?
Sorry, I don't know that.
What the fuck, is she broken? Okay. Shit. Oh, snap. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm not. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. have ChatGPT on this device. Alright, wait a minute. We got me to AI. Let's do that. Hold on a second. I gotta prove a point here. I have to prove a point. What is that point? I'll tell you. Yeah, I'm reading your mind. I can read your thoughts. Hello. What are you thinking? Oh, snap. Alright, anyways. I gotta take a drink. Alexa, what is the card meaning of the tarot card Knight of Pentacles?
Okay, here's Scrabble word of the day.
Oh, shit.
Today's high-scoring Scrabble word of the day.
You want a Scrabble word of the day?
It means the most.
Alexa, are you broken?
As far as I can tell, I'm working. If you're experiencing trouble, please give feedback through the Alexa app.
She could answer that question. She was able to answer that question. I got a straight answer for that one. Alexa, are you broken?
Everything seems to be working. If something looks wrong, you can use the Alexa app to submit feedback.
Alexa, what is the Knight of Pentacles mean in tarot?
There are 14 coins tarot cards.
Oh my
and there are
God.
6
Alexa, I
coins,
didn't ask you
3
that
of coins,
question.
3 of coins, 4 of coins.
Alexa, tell me the meaning of the Knight of Pentacles in tarot.
The star is an indication of new hopes and splendid revelations of the future.
Alright, Alexa, stop. Now she's giving me the star. I asked her the Knight of Pentacles and she's trying to give me the 14 arcanas of the Pentacles, starting with the Ace of Pentacles. Alright. Okay, we're done with that. I've tried to ask her in different ways, it just ain't working. Alright, to the point of the matter. Knight of Pentacles. That is connected to Taurus energy. Alright, let's try this. Alexa, does Taurus energy rule money and love?
I'm not quite sure how to help
Oh,
you with that.
fuck. You're kidding me. Throw Alexa in the trash, man. She's no good. She's outdated. Alexa cannot, she's not sure how to do anything anymore. She does not know how to do anything. Alexa, do you know what time it is?
Good afternoon, Kimberly. It's 1:21 p.m.
Snap. You know what time it is. Shit. She knows the time. Is that about all? Damn. Okay. I gotta blow my nose. Alright, hold on. We gotta blow my nose. My nose is stuffed up. I'll be right back. Where's my thing at? Oh, snap. Oh, shit. What the fuck is going on with these networks? Oh, fucking blame it on Mercury retrograde. I don't even have my thing here to silence anymore. Where's it at? It's not even here. It disappeared. You know, like I can hit the button and I can put this on mute. It's no longer on my cam. It's not, I can't see it on the screen. It is no longer there. Mercury retrograde. We'll blame it on Mercury retrograde. I can't put you guys on mute. And I need to blow my nose. Okay. Let's see here. The thing's not here no more. It's gone. Okay. Excuse me a minute. There. Sorry about that. Okay. Anyway, Taurus energy. Taurus is the energy that rules love and money. When it comes to ruling the energy of money, Taurus rules the energy, like Venus. Venus rules money, right? Venus, it's Venus, the Venus energy, right? Well, you've got, all right, let's talk about Sagittarius energy when it comes to money. Sagittarius, when it comes to money, is connected to the energy of good luck, casinos, abundance, expansion. Like, okay, I have a business. I do carpenter. All right, I'm going to expand from doing my carpenter work. While I'm at work doing my carpenter work, I'm going to sell you vitamins right on the floor, too. I'm working with 400 guys. Shit. You guys like your power drinks? Y'all like your vitamins? Let me go ahead and board with a really good vitamin company so I can start making sure you guys are all set. So I'm going to go ahead and come on the job. I'm going to go ahead and work with you. And I'm going to also sell my vitamins and minerals. Shit. I can sell some Dish Network, too. Damn, let me go sell a production manager for Dish. I'll get one set up for your house, your cabin, the event center. We're good to go. Right. I just did 3 sales and 1 sale. I sold out for a corporate. I got a corporate sale. I got a sale for the residential house. And I got a sale for the residential cabin. Right. Let me set you up in your cabin. Shit, you got a boat? We'll get you set up in the boat too. But anyway, the point is I'm not only selling my vitamins and minerals right there on the job site, I'm also selling my dish. Boy, I come home, I step into Ford Field to go ahead and build Detroit Lions game. While I'm down in Ford Field, sitting down in the stadium, yeah, we're selling some vitamins and some minerals. I got your vibe for you. I got that in Neva. Your solatomic vitamins, minerals, 100% solatomic. All right, oh, okay. You don't like cable? Let me get you some Dish Network. All right. All right. So I'm now working 3 jobs into 1. I've expanded my gifts because I'm now doing the carpenter job. I'm there working. But I'm also selling on the job at the same time. Oh, you need some cable? You know, you get my drift, right? Expansion. That's that Sagittarius energy. Well, Gemini too in there, multitasking. Working 3 jobs in 1 job. This energy with Taurus, however, this energy is about the hidden things, the things that are buried, right? You know, your estate, your will, marriage certificate, these kind of things are things that people, your house titles, your deeds to your property, them are the hidden things. Savings accounts, things that are hidden, right? That's exactly what this energy is. That's exactly what the energy is. Since, Alexa's just took us down a damn journey of, I can't help you. See here? I'm trying to tell you what it is. This is the hidden, buried things when it comes to money. So yeah, there's definitely confirmation here that this person's hiding what it is that they have. They're protecting what they have. They're fully armored. Could be going from one account into another account. Hidden agendas. Look at that. Knight of Cups. Another knight there. I don't think this is in a negative way, though. This is Scorpio energy. Guess what? Scorpio represents the buried things. Scorpio represents death, the things that are buried. Scorpio energy. That's that Knight of Cups here. This is my Scorpio energy. This is the pale horse. It's connected to the horse of death. It's the pale horse. You got 4 horses of the apocryphal records, right? You got the pale horse is death. The black horse represents famine. But anyway, the white horse represents pure. Red horse is fire. This is the pale horse. Again, this is Scorpio energy. Scorpio energy also represents the things that are buried. I feel that whatever he's hiding here, it's for the greater. I don't think it's something to be envious. I think he's got something planned here. Like he's coming in as a knight in shining armor here, okay? I feel like he's, you know, like sometimes as women, like, boy, what's he hiding from me? Well, he can't fucking tell you he's getting ready to throw you a birthday party. Fuck, he'd ruin the surprise. Shit. You get where I'm going, right? Some things we just can't totally reveal. I just don't think the hidden agendas of what's taking place here is as bad as you may think it is. I think it's actually greater than what you're thinking, actually. Let me go a bit more deeper. I'm going to pull a couple more energies for you, and then I have to keep on moving. Okay? You're not being very good at Alright, let's see here. About to marry somebody else? That's what you got to look into. Got a card of union here. You got to look into that energy. Tried asking you those kind of questions before earlier. If something else was involved here, that you know him better than anybody else knows him. So if you know that, Big Scorp, I'm sorry, man, but I don't like your energy. You don't come up in here and demand from me, okay? Furthermore, my people that got a read in here with me, they were on a list. You're not even on my list. Did you scroll up enough to see there was a list? If I'm being nice taking names, I'm taking because I vibrate with the energy. I don't owe you anything. Let's get that shit fucking straight. Alright? I'm offering my free services being here. Okay? You're not my boss. I don't work for nobody but my damn self. Okay? It's called being financially independent. I'm my only boss. I work for myself. I work about 100 guys underneath me when it comes to construction. I'm the boss on that job. Alright, so I have a crew underneath me. They work for me. I've never ever worked for anybody in this world besides myself. It's called being financially independent. Now, once if I ask for $1 here, I don't even think you see the word donation in my chat. So I'm definitely not pressed for money. I'm operating freely through the Holy Spirit with the gift that's been given to me through the Holy Spirit. And I take that as a complete insult. You don't rush me. You don't tell me when to jump or how high. I'm going to be blunt as the Queen of Swords of Tarot that I am, Gemini. And I don't withhold my truth. And I can speak very boldly. Because I am a woman that knows how to hold up my fortress. Okay? And I'm not one that's a doormat. You don't give me orders. I do not take orders from no human being. Period. I don't care who it is. I give respect, and that's one thing I do take is respect. I give it, and I only receive it, because I don't receive disrespect. It's one thing I don't tolerate. Alright? I'm a queen. That attitude I don't like. You're being awful demanding. I don't work for anyone that pays me. I didn't get paid. I'm not paid to be here. It costs me to be here. Get your shit straight. Before you can sit here and tell me I don't work for YouTube. My channel's not monetized, number one. So there is no ad revenue coming in on this channel. For one thing, I don't like ads when I watch videos myself. I'm not here for monetization. I could monetize if I wanted to. I have plenty enough subscribers. This channel does not bring in monetization. Every penny that is put forward for me to be here, including my electric and my time and my energy, is costing on my own self, including the tools I use here. If you want to get technical, I'm probably sitting with about $4,000 sitting on this altar right here. About $4,000 of my earned cash. And that's called independent contract work. It's called having 14 contracts. I'm an independent contractor. I'm a carpenter. All right, that's how I pay my bills. YouTube does not pay my bills. This is the first time you've seen me out here in 6 weeks. I'm not out here Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, like I'm operating a fucking business here. This is not where I conduct my work. This is where I come in and share my hobby at, my gift. Get the shit straight. I'm not your average reader out there. This channel's not monetized like your average readers out there. All right? There's not been $1 that's been taken in a donation since I've been live. Not $1. And not once have I said, give me $1 for donations. Get the shit straight. Now, you're going to have a chance to either apologize to me and give some respect, or I'm getting ready to put you out of here. Now, I can be lenient. I can give you the benefit of the doubt that we are under a clear understanding that you know how I conduct myself here. Only one paying for this Wi-Fi is myself, not YouTube. The only one paying for these tarot decks here on my altar is myself. The only one that's paid for anything on this altar here is myself. All right? And I'm sitting with at least 4,000 on this altar right here. At least. That's not everything I have invested into doing this kind of stuff. And that's because I work. Hello? The only free handouts here right now are you guys coming to me. That's it. You guys are getting shit for free right now. I'm renting you my free services. Free. Free tarot. Free readings. So don't nobody pay me on these chats. You're deluded and you need to get yourself checked. Because that's an illusion and a delusion of your own figment of your own imagination. You're not very accurate as far as your intuitions. Because you got me sideways, you got me twisted, and you got me backwards, and you don't got me right. You ain't got me read right. You just got me backwards. No, y'all getting free readings here. That's the truth. Go back and scroll up on my chat and tell me if I gotten anything on PayPal, Cash App, or any kind of app. PayPal app, Cash App, I don't care, Venmo, whatever. So who is paying me to be here? Not you, not YouTube, and not anyone that's gotten a reading from me. I'll give you a chance to apologize for your in vain thoughts. Giving you the benefit of the doubt, you've got the Four of Wands here. This is a card of union. It does represent coming together. But, however, you are new across my pathway. I'm a psychic intuitive. I've been born with my gifts since I've been born. It's like a guitar. You need to fine-tune yourself in. Once that guitar is fine-tuned in, you're fine-tuned in. The more you know on a situation, the more you know. This is why I came in and I asked you a few questions. Because I am psychic, you know. It's just like an officer when they're going to do something, you know. I mean, sometimes some 411 does help. You are the first time crossing my path. You're not with a one-on-one session with me, which is much more different than going in and doing back-to-back readings and just doing fast, quick mini reads at that. We're just doing quick mini reads. This is nothing like doing a one-on-one at all. The energy shifts. This is why I asked you, and I mentioned to you, that you know this person better than he knows himself. And I said that from the get, from the rip. You never responded. There was more than just that I asked you. I asked you a couple of different things. That would have showed me before I got down to doing 6 cards, and then you coming out and saying, oh, well, money's been going into this woman's account. Why are you just now telling me that? Because that could change the whole shift of the energy of your read. Energy's got to do with consciousness. Consciousness has got to do with thought. So that's why energy can shift and change, because we may feel the way we feel today, and then all of a sudden you wake up and you're having a new thought, a new idea, right? Today we may be together, tomorrow we're not. Things change. Things are always subject to change. Nothing is paved, right? When it all comes down to the reality, you're the creator of all things. When it comes down to your connection, you know your partner better than anything. And I asked, do you have access to the account? Can you see where this is going? Is he moving money anywhere? That's when you should have come in and you should have replied to me that, yeah, why is it going over to this female's account? Is he about to marry somebody else? I know that's all future things to tell. That's not something that you can look at right now on the time. You know, I mean, if the Spirit wants you to have that, the Spirit's going to give it to you. You know, it doesn't mean that if that's not something that's going to manifest into the future, that you're going to see it right now into the present energy. But as you tune in, and the more you tap in, the more in tune you are. Right? So I hope that makes some sense. So I came off a bit harsh, but it's just who I am. I take things to heart myself. I'm a human. Right? I have feelings. I have emotions. And I have no problem speaking my truth. One thing I don't like is when somebody tries to give me orders. This is why I've always worked for myself, because I don't like to take orders from my boss. That's why I became my own boss at a very young age. JJ, how many guys do I run up underneath me when it comes to carpenter? Come here a second. What do you do, JJ? Come here, JJ. Let me ask you something. Who do you work for?
Who do I work
This is my baby brother. Yeah, who does my baby brother work for?
for? I work for myself.
You work for yourself? Have you ever really worked for like a McDonald's job, or have you ever worked for the boss of the world?
Well, I worked Hardee's before, and
I mean,
Lee's Famous Recipe wasn't.
Have we not always been financially independent and we work for ourselves?
Yeah. Started out when I was real young.
Right? So did I.
I was-
How many of us are in the? How many brothers and sisters you got? How many of us is there?
There was 9 of us all together.
There's 10 of us. You
10 of
forgot
us.
Joseph.
Wait a minute. Joseph. 10 of us.
10 of us. Does any of your brothers or sisters work for a boss?
No.
Are every one of us financially independent and are our own boss?
We're definitely independent.
Do we run our own crews?
Yep.
How many guys do we run underneath us?
I've had 75 underneath me at one time.
100. You got 12 guys going to Ford Field. You got 15 guys going to Kalamazoo. We got 8 guys coming over here to Faster Horses to set up that job.
Yeah.
We're walking out the job. We got work coming in as we're walking off jobs. It's called we book our own calls. We work for ourselves. I'm a carpenter just like my brother. How do we know carpenter work? Because our father Joseph's the carpenter, and he taught us carpenter when we were young. We were hanging drywall at the age of 5. Boom. Can I get a witness?
Mm-hmm.
This is my baby brother.
Yep.
Who do you work for?
I work for myself.
You work for yourself. Right. Does this pay my bills?
Yep.
This does not pay my bills. I come in here and I have a spirit, free gifted, Holy Spirit, freely given, and I'm here freely given. But this does not pay my bills, nor does YouTube. I don't collect a check from YouTube. Now, we'll get that shit straight. And I work for every dollar I got on this altar. How much money did I tell you I got sitting on this altar? Yeah, I can add it up in front of you. Show you, I got at least $4,000 sitting on this altar. Sorry, but YouTube doesn't pay me for that. So that kind of shit I take as an insult, because I work very hard when it comes to my money. Nothing's given to me for free. I work hard for everything I have. I'm a boss. Okay? I have like 100 guys underneath me. Can you do that? Can you work 100 guys underneath you? Can you work with 14 contracts? Can you walk out of Dow Event Center and boom, all of a sudden you're putting 10 guys to work in Kalamazoo? You got people working in 5 different job sites, 5 different spots? Well, that's me. Okay? That's my brothers. We all do the same exact stuff. Carpenters. Joseph, the carpenter's daughter, I am. Joseph Smith, the carpenter. That's my father. Alright. Endless Beauty, we are getting ready to close out, sunshine. It's been a bit of a long day. It's been a while since I've been here. Sorry, you just heard me going off up in the damn chat. Fucking people coming up in here trying to demand that you give them a reading and shit. Nah, I don't take orders, but only from one person, and that's the Almighty Creator. When the Creator gives me a job, I do it. Right. It's the only one I follow orders from. Unless I'm on a stage building a job. I don't even need to take your orders when it comes to building a stage, because I'm going to teach you how to build a stage. I've been doing this work my whole life. But yeah. I'm going to close out. It has been a long day for me. We are back. We're setting in for the winter schedule as my carpenter season is going slow. I will be coming in more for the cold months. You guys will see a little bit more of me here soon. As we come into winter solstice gateway. You'll start seeing a whole lot of me during the winter quarter. As we come into springtime, my schedule will change. I'm a seasonal worker. Okay? So, hold on, bro. I'm going to be coming back in. I'll try to come back in here later on. I'm going to try to come in and connect with everybody. I'm going to be shifting from coming in early rise up to coming in more later time tarot. I'll still be coming in at rise up, but it's only going to be about once or twice a week once we come back into alignment with the winter hours. Letting all my heat out that door. Open and closing my door like that. The fuck are you doing leaving my door open like that? Get ready to go wring his neck. Alright. Fucking brothers, I tell ya. You love them, but they get on your nerves too, you know? Shit. I'm speaking truth. I'm not in here sugarcoating anything or lying. But it is the truth. They get on my fucking nerves at times, man. Especially when they go and they leave my fucking door open all the time and I have to tell them stop. I have to go in there and kick his ass. That's what I'm going to have to do, right? Speaking metaphorically, not reality. Bullshitting. Have to just give a firm foot right up his damn rear. Kick his ass back in line. Somebody's got to do it. That's what they got a big sister for, right? Alright, we're going to go ahead and close out. It's been my honor being here. What was your question? Endless beauty? Maybe I can take a quick question here really fast. What do you do? Let my dog outside? Charlamagne? Charlamagne's out in the yard. You can't be open and closing the door every couple minutes. My house is getting cold. Come on, Charlamagne. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. The door needs to be shut. Yeah. Ain't got no sunbeaming in there no more. Stay on top of shit, bro. Gotta keep you alert. Wake up. You go to sleep. Sleeping, John. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping, Brother John? Morning bells are ringing, ding dong ding. Are you sleepy? Are you sleepy, Brother John? Okay. When I will get a job. Let's go ahead and look at that for you really fast, okay? And then I'm going to close out. Since you took the time to hear me go ahead and vent for a second there, you know what? I got to pull you some cards, okay? Again, because I am real. I'm not fake. I am not fake. I am real, you know? I am. I'm a real down-to-earth person at that. Alexa could not tell me what the cards meant earlier. Oh, my God. All right, let's see here. Yeah, rest. I'm hearing rest. I'm hearing I'm going to be needing to take a break. Let's see where the energies are at. Let's make sure we're accurate here, okay? Alright, so. Alright, Great Spirit. Great Spirit. Give me a message here. What is my present energies? What is it I need to know right now, Great Spirit? Show me my present energy. Show me my present energy. Present energy. Present energy. I do need to take my dog to get her nails trimmed. I do need to take a nap. Boom. Opportunities, new venture. Yeah, I have to go on a venture. I have to go through that door of opportunities for my dog to get her nails trimmed, and I need to take myself a fucking nap, like I said. Rest. I need to rest. Yeah, I just said I need to take the dog in. Yeah, I have an opportunity. I'm gonna take her and get her nails done. But yeah, I need to take me a little rest. All right, so we're accurate. Let's pull one more card. That's my overall energy. My overall energy. What is my overall energy? My overall energy is right now to give you a message. My overall energy right now is to let you know, yeah, you didn't cross my path by coincidence. Welcome to the 1111 portal. 1111. 11 is activated until November 18th. Bringing people back into connection that have past connections. So you didn't cross my path by coincidence. We have probably been in each other's lives in past lifetimes. You probably can feel that vibe with me when you come in. You're probably feeling like, wow, I can feel her. I like that vibe. All right. So the reason why you're here is because you want to know whether or not if you're going to get a job. And I'm here to let you know that all luck is not gone. That yes, the door to opportunities is open. The doors are open. I'm here to let you know that you are going to gain victory. All right. So let's go ahead and shuffle them up. Your card is the Page of Pentacles. Your card is the Ace of Pentacles. All right. I'll prove it's mixed into the deck. It's mixed in. Mixed in. It's mixed in. The only magic is in the alchemy itself. Like I said, the Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles is your cards. Watch this. This is knowing that you are truly psychic intuitive. All right. I'm going to tell you what the number is before I even shuffle them. You want to know what it is? Your number is going to be 7. Or it's going to be 11. We're into that 11-11. 7. Or ones. 11-11 is 1-1-1-1. No, that bumped into the dice there. We're not taking that right now because it bumped. Alright, show me job. 7 it is. 11-11 it is. Ones it is. There's your 7. 7 it is. There you go. Mandy, I'll pull a couple cards here for you real quick. Post me your question really fast. 7 it is. That's saying, yeah, you're truly psychic when you can guess the numbers before you shuffle it. I told you it was going to be a 7. I said it is a 7. That means, yes, luck. Alright. Again? Yeah, okay. Oh, there's your 1, but we're going to put it back in there. There's the 1 again. It came right back out. There's your 6. Again, there's your 7. Go across another channel that can guess what the dice is before they roll them and get it on the dice almost every time. 9 times out of 10, you're right. Only 1 out of 10 times is wrong. Alright, so watch this. Here comes your Ace of Pentacles, and here comes your Page of Pentacles. Well, we're close right there. Knight of Pentacles. We can take it. But here comes your Ace of Pentacles, and here comes the Page of Pentacles. Watch this. Cards are all right here. Alright, we're done bullshit. We're just going to get to the point here, okay? Changes here. There's that 5. Alright, so will we have a job? Will we have a job? These cards are flipping around at me. Thank you. Seeing a lot of 5s coming out for you too. Alright, so show me here. Do we have, what do we see here as far as job? Trying to see here, endless beauty. For endless beauty. The messages are for endless beauty. Will she have a job? That's work-driven energy. Things are on a bit of a pause. Alright, so Brother Bear, here we go again. I will be live again here this evening. I'm going to try my hardest. Can't promise. Yeah, I was sort of thinking that was a bit of a rude comment myself, but I was giving it the benefit of the doubt. Here we go again. Someone's got a lot of doubt, huh? Yeah. If you're not for me, then you're just against me. What the fuck are you doing here? Get the fuck out of here then. Shouldn't you have your own channel then? Shouldn't you be just sharing your truth and sharing what it is that you think is your truth? My truth doesn't have to be your truth. Yeah, my truth does not have to be your truth. You guys must have a lot of freedom on your hands. Well, you getting out here always passing up judgment. That's all I see with trolls, is they always over here passing, and they never get it right. They always misjudge pictures wrong, and they come in and they attack people, and I mean, they look like a bunch of clowns. I mean, you just sit back and laugh at them because they can never get it right. They're blindfolded, blind. They can't see the light. All right, these cards are a bit messed up. All right, we see new, closing of cycles there. Not taking it as a reverse. I do see new there. All right, so let me pull out some confirmations over here. All right, I see very work-driven energy here. 3 nights here altogether, 3 nights. Being my overall energy down here. I've got 3 nights surrounding this whole energy here. 3 nights. And my energy that's given me my center stage energy here for my spread is that of change being here. Change. Seen a lot with social too. This is a card that speaks to me of social. This speaks to me of social. This is a completion of cycle. You're completing whatever. You're completing this phase. We do see work coming. We do see someone very work driven here. You know, you have to put out in order to receive. You know, a job is just not going to land on you. Change is not something that just happens. You have to be that change, which means go through those doors of opportunities. Go put in your applications. Go apply yourself. You know how to cook. Don't apply for a cooking job. When you apply at the job. Remind you, I'm a boss. What do I look for when I hire and fire people? I want to know that you're dependable. I want to know I can count on you to be at work. I want to know that you know how to do what I'm doing. All right, you can do carpenter work, but do you specialize in what I do? What type of carpenter work do you do? Right? Are you dependable? Do you have transportation? Well, you want to come and work for me, but you don't know how, you've never did this work before, you have no experience whatsoever, then I really got to go by faith at that point. Can I teach this person? I mean, is this person going to hold me back? Is it going to just make me look bad? Or, you know, am I going to be able to count on this person? Or not if I have to hold your hand all the way through the whole job. It ain't going to work. I need you to get on the other end of the deck so I can grab this deck. Can you carry your weight so I can carry my weight? Right. My point to the matter is we're not going to apply for a job that we don't have the skill in. Right. So when it comes to making good off your skills, your gifts. Some of you are just natural born gifts. You come with them from birth. Chatterbox. Fuck, I can chat. I'm a chatterbox. I'm here using that gift. All right? I'm good with communications. I'm good at speaking. Right? I'm good at holding authority and leadership skills and etc. Right? I'm good at teaching, so I teach. Right? That's what I'm saying. You're good with children, you'd be good at running a daycare. You're good at cooking, you might be able to run your own cater business. That's how we become self-independent. Why do I want to go work for Roma's Pizzeria when, okay, I got to start somewheres. Maybe if I got to start there, then I can try to invest some of that money to start my own work, to become independent myself and work for myself. You know, I think financial independence is the best, becoming your own boss. You got a good gift to chat, you're going to make a good salesperson, good counselor, journalist. You know, you good at building, Emperor energy. I'll go apply for some jobs that consist of building. You're not going to go on a carpenter job and go wear a business suit. So again, dress for the application. If you're going to apply for a sales job, you need to be dressed up. If you're applying for a carpenter job, then make sure you got some steel-toe boots and you got a hard hat. Might need some hammers and some wrenches. Make sure you got some tools. You going to apply for a nursing job, you're going to need some, what do you call them? What do they wear? Scrubs? You're going to need some scrubs. My point is apply for what you know you can do. Use your gifts. Use your talents. So now I'm applying. I'm a really good cook. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to apply for the cooking job. When I go inside of this job to apply, I'm applying myself. I'm going to sell myself to that job. I'm going to go in and say, hi, I'm here to fill the position as a cook. Not, I come to apply. No, I come to fill the position. No need in looking no more. I'm your to-go person. I'm a good cook. I'm very prompt. I'm dependable. I have my own transportation. I have boom bam experience. I'm good at working with the community. I'm good at working with public. I'm highly motivated. I love cooking. When do you need to fill the position? When can I start? When is the position available? I can start now. When can you start? Oh, I can start next Thursday. Bam. No. When can you start? I can start now. Yeah. You go in and you apply yourself. You sell yourself. I got this. I'm a good cook. I come to fill the cook position. No need to look at anything else. Whereas I'll even bullshit with you. I'll even say, hey, you don't need to look anywhere. I'm right here. I'm what you need. See, my first time doing this. Bam. There, I'm going to sell myself. Now, am I going to do, God, I hope I got the job. Oh, I hope I got it. Oh, I'm going to go in and tell the boss, I really got to have this job because I got to pay my bills. Next. Boss don't want to hear that. They want to know that you can be at that job. They want to know that you got what it takes to do that job. And they want to know that they can depend on you. And they want to know, when can you start? Now. That is the attitude you need to have when it goes to filling out for a job. Now, you don't only have to work at this spot. Roma's needs a cook. Domino's needs a cook. Hungry Howie's needs a cook. Boy, I got 3 opportunities. Let me apply here, let me apply here, and let me apply here. And I'm going to apply myself the same everywhere. I'm the one you need. I can start now. I'm the one you need. I can start now. Etc., etc., etc. Right? You have to go in with that kind of a mindset and positive, which is very work-driven energy. I have a passion to do what I do. I have a passion to cook. I love cooking. Alright, so I love children. I love taking care of kids. I have a passion when it comes to children. They are the future. I'm looking to work in a daycare. Okay, I'm going to work at the bank. Oh, I'm really good with money, and I'm really good at counting numbers, and I'm, good at, I'm good at counting. Right. Okay, so bank would you have to have some good math for that, right? Okay. But I do see there's a pause. I do see that we're coming to a completion of this cycle. I do see you need to go in. You need to apply yourself to these places. You got this place to apply. You got this place to apply. You've got that place. Go apply. Go do the work, and you will see results. But stay positive. Now, pay attention to your gut. Because I don't only have to work for Roma's. Guess what? Their competitor over here This Italian restaurant needs a cook too. We got some competition going on here. I can either work here or I could work here. You got a choice. Choose wisely. Oh, this sounds too damn good to be true, but something just don't sound right. This one right here, it's like, if something don't sound right and it sounds too good to be true, beware, because there's a greater opportunity coming. That's not your only opportunity. There's more opportunities over here. You got more opportunities. You got an opportunity here. You got an opportunity over here. You got an open door over here. You got a door here. God left many doors for you to walk in. You got to go walk in them doors. Those are your doors of opportunities. Apply yourself. That's why it's called application. Now go apply yourself for the job. Yeah, I'm dependable. I'm a good cook. I'm applying as the cook. Right? So, yeah. I feel like if you do the work, I feel that the results are there. I feel like change is here for you. I feel like you're closing out a chapter here, but you're ready to start a new chapter when it comes to work. All right, this is hard work paying off. This has got to do with work too. I see good here. I do see a delay. So what I feel here is that we're coming from some stagnant energy, but we are ready to go forward, but just don't be too quick to just take the first thing that comes your direction. Go look. It's like buying a house. It's just like finding a job. It's just like looking for the right relationship. It all takes choices and discernment, and you know, you don't have to choose to be with this partner, because I got a choice here and I have a choice here. This guy's got my attention. This guy wants to date me. This guy wants to date me. Oh, well, no, I won't date him. He's unstable. Nope, I'm not going to date him. He's a cheater and a liar. Oh, this guy might get my attention. He seems to be sincere. Maybe I might want to take some time to get to know this one a little bit, but now another one bites dust. Another one bites dust. Another one gone, and another one gone, and another one bites the dust. Doom, shh, doom, shh. Another one bites the dust. You can be choosy and fussy when it comes to a job. You can be choosy and fussy when it comes to your relationship. You can be, but you know, right. It's all about choices. Everything, whether it's we're looking for a house, we're applying for a job, we're getting into a relationship. You don't have to settle for any of it. I don't have to settle to work here for the nonsense that this job's putting me through. I can go right across the street over here and work for your competitor. Oh, okay. Well, cell phones? I always work there. I always work in the medical field. There's always work in the insurance field. You know, I would say real estate's doing really good unless you're working for the high-end rich, selling on beaches and stuff like that. Maybe not in my local area, real estate might not be that good. But if you're getting up by the ocean front, up by the lake, it might be even better. You know? So yeah, it's ultimately all about choices. Alright, Mandy, you're going to be my last reading, and I'm going to close out. So I can rest up before I start into my busy schedule. Oh, snap. That's in 1 more hour from now. I'm going to get me a cat nap. Yeah. I'm going to get me a little bit of an hour cat nap if I can. Snap. I should have got that pot roast in. Alright, I'm trying to multitask here. You don't have to say that. Okay, thank you. Just give me a general read. Mandy, just general. Mandy, Capricorn? Star, yeah, you've been here for a while. Post your question, please. You're going to come before Mandy. You've been here for a while. Blessings. You just got to make the application for the work, and, you know, at that point, you have to stand by faith. Patience. Time is of the essence. Everything has its divine timing. Everything has a clock. Tick tock. Everything actually has a clock. Everything's according to its own divine timing. I think you just got to walk through those doors of opportunities. What, Shalome? Alright, Star, are you still okay? Well, I ended with Leo, Scorpio. Leo, Scorpio. I'm seeing 2 cups here. Jonathan? You ain't gotta finish that job today? His car was there. Where's he at? Out paying bills? What do we see with Leo? Scorpio. Messages are for Star. Look at that. And I'm looking at Star as I say the word Star. I'm saying the word Star. Leo's right here in front of me, right there. We've got a 2 of Pentacles here. As I'm saying the word Star, Star's here. Your highest hopes, you're not to lose hope here. My daughter and my son-in-law are Leo Scorpio connection, and they've had some ups and downs. They have to make it through their good and their bad. They're happy and they're sad. We get along, we don't get along. I love you, I hate you. And they navigate through that shit. Balance. It's all about balance. This is the Leo energy right here. My Queen of Fire. She's connected to my Leo the Lion energy. The cat, the feline race. Cat. Balance. I think that you don't need to lose hope here on this connection. I think that maybe, like I'm saying, divine timing's at work in here. Maybe it's just not the divine timing for anything serious. Like right now, and I know things happen when you least expect them, but right now, to me, a relationship would be just distraction of everything I'm doing. It would just be a distraction. I like the companionship. Let's go out to eat. Let's do this. Alright, I'm good if I don't talk to you for a few days. I'm good. I hope you are too. I don't like to be smothered. Give me my space. I like to breathe. I've always liked my space. So, when it comes down to settling down relationships, my partner's traveled out of state. I feel like that's what I'm seeing here, okay? Is that I feel there's a connection here, but I feel that there's still a lot of juggling going on in our physical world with this 2 of Pentacles, right? I feel like divine timing is not there, but you're not to lose your hope on this connection. What is the future of this connection? We've got the Queen of Swords, feminine energy. What's coming with the Queen of Swords? We've got a masculine here, King of Wands, that's Leo. There's the masculine, feminine right there. Seems to me like there's a tearing down of some energies. There's just a lot of things that's energetically, I could say, taking place behind the scenes, right? That are not yet played out. I feel you guys have a strong type of connection. I do feel a bit of a bond, but I feel like somewhere, I don't know if it's in your energy or it could be both energy, that there's still a lot of things that yet had to be, I guess, how can I put this? There's still work that needs to be done in a higher level and a lower level. Higher, lower aspects here. I also feel like there's a tearing down of some energy. Are we both single? I mean, there, you know, I guess if I was to look for anything here, there's some obstacles here. Okay, there's obstacles yet that are still in the way. These might be our own obstacles that we're dealing with on a personal level. Could be that of like, okay, I'm busy working all the time. I'm busy with my grandkids all the time. I'm busy with home repairs. I don't get a lot of free time. You know. There's a lot of obstacles here, is what I'm picking up on. Okay, you both are single. Okay. All right, that's what I wanted to know, because what that does is it tells me that there's not another person there that could be a blockage or an obstacle. That's letting me know that I'm free to do as I want. It's sort of letting me know, okay. So that tells me a lot right there. Is what it tells me is that, yeah, I was right with my intuition when I felt that there's just obstacles. Maybe, what is this person really busy? You got a lot going on. I mean, it's like there's a lot going on in both worlds here. Both. Takes teamwork. Future of this energy. Four of Cups. This person definitely has their thoughts, feelings, and emotions as to your connection. Maybe one's not putting that foot forward or something here. I mean, what you guys should be more closer than what you are. This is highest hope. We're not to lose hope here. There's a lot of juggling going on. A lot going on in both worlds. Higher aspects, lower aspects. Dealing with a lot on a higher level, lower level. Needing to put balance between the energies. Needing to be more flexible. That's exactly what I'm looking for right there. That's exactly what I'm looking for there. Is there enough flexibility here to where, okay, I can be flexible when it comes to home, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Is there room in my life? Do I have space amongst all of the busy going on all the time? What are we going to work, going to school at the same time? Not a lot of free time here. I mean, who's just bombarded here? Who is bombarded? No, Cosmic Miss, this is just doing one-on-one. I'm about to wrap up, though. We both are quite busy. Uncertain for the future there. You see, and someone's got to take that leap there. Someone's got to take the leap like, okay, I can take that leap, but is the other person going to leap forward with me? Right? And that's what I'm picking up on is busy. Like, okay, I'm in school full-time. I'm working full-time. I don't have any time in my life for dating. I don't have my time for a relationship. I'm not set financially. I'm not prepared for this. I still want to get myself financially stable. I have to carry my own weight before I can carry the weight of another person. I really want this to be, but right now is not the right timing, but you know what I mean? A lot of times that is the case. And that's the energy I'm picking up on. Thank you, Tarot and Schumann. Thank you. So I hope that helps out. I just feel like there's a lot going on, and that's what I meant when I said a lot going on energetically behind the scenes that's not fully being brought to sight. Like, he probably can't see how busy your lifestyle is. Like, we both got busy going on. I ain't heard from you in a few days, and it's like, oh boy, we don't know what's going on because there's just too much going on, right? So we don't know what's going on because there's too much going on, right? And that's kind of the energy I'm picking up on, because there's just a lot going on energetically. But there's an attraction between the two of you. This person definitely thinks of this connection. This person does have feelings, thoughts, and emotions when it comes to your energy. But he just might not feel like he's stable enough yet to pursue a relationship for long term. So, you know what I mean? All right, Mandy, general reading for Mandy, and then we're going to close out. I'll be coming live here, I'm hoping, here later on. I'm going to try. I can't promise because I have been here for a while today. You guys will probably see me tomorrow. Either tomorrow at Rise Up or bedtime. It just depends on what my day and night is going to be tomorrow. I think my day is going to be quite busy. I'm going to hope that I can come in after my day is done being busy tomorrow. Messages are for Mandy, Great Spirit. General messages are for Mandy. Hey, Mandy. Free list is closed. We're closing out. I'm on my last reading right now. You're more than welcome to join me on my next live. But this is my last reading for this live. Messages are for Mandy. General messages are for Mandy, Great Spirit. General messages are for Mandy. General messages are for Mandy. Ace of Cups. Let's see what else comes with this energy. For a general reading, this would be like my cup is overflowing. Opportunities. Could be a new love coming in. Hangman energy coming with this energy. Card of sacrifices. He that is hung on a tree. That is Galatians 3 verses 13. This is a card that represents to sacrifices, things being hung in suspension. Let me keep on going. Things on pause. What do we got going on pause here? Mandy, what's going on in your love life here? More on this energy for Mandy, her Great Spirit. General messages are for Mandy. Yeah, I'm seeing masculine energy show up very strongly in your energy here. This has popped out at me twice. Will that person come back for you? Just take a quick second here. One's a yes. You can have a chance for a 2-time yes here. That's a 2. That's 2 heads coming back together. Head to head, heart to heart. Yeah, your person will be back. Have patience. Just set it free. Let that person come back on their own. If you go chase it, then they just run. Just let that person come back on their own. If the person truly loves you, they will come back. If you set it free, if it's meant to be, it will be back. Have faith. This is not the first time this person's went astray. They've came back in the past. They will come back again. That answer would be a yes for you. Mandy. Mandy, are you with me? You are very welcome. You are very welcome, Star. Just go ahead and give that person the space that they need. So, set it free. If it's meant to be, it will come back. Love is always going to find its way back. Especially when they realize that you're not going to chase it. It will be back. The 1 is a very positive yes, coming back into union, oneness, things coming back to full circle. 2 being, 2 heads are better than 1. 2, seeing 2 coming back together. 2, duality connects to duality. Alright, so. Alright, Mandy's no longer with me. Seeing that 2. Seeing 2. Seeing 2. 2 again. Seeing the 2 1s right there. 1 1. 2s are everywhere. Alright, I take it Mandy's no longer with us. Alright, we're going to go ahead and close out. Mandy's probably at work. Divine Timing's at workins. Sometimes things don't always go according to our own plan. We just got to go with the flow at times. Alright, so what do we see here? We'll close out here. Do we see, yeah, there's the 2 right there. 2 is your confirmation there right here. You got the 6 of Pentacles. I can see that it's being on the end of receiving some good news. Be on the end of receiving him back in your energy. Justice, balance. I see this is, again, there's a balance in between the 2 scales here. Day and night, masculine, feminine. I do see these things coming back in balance. I do see you guys coming back in together. 11s are like confirmations. Number 2s, seeing number 1s, seeing like 1 1, 11 11. Number 1, seeing 2s. It's all gonna boil on down to those 1s. Like right there, that's a 1 1, giving you 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. Could be seen that as the 4s. 1 1, 1 1, 11 11. That means unions drawing near. When you start seeing the 2, that means 2 heads are coming back together, and then boom, we'll be back in oneness. When you're seeing just the 1, you know it's close. 1 means 1. Things coming back full circle. Yeah, messenger of good news. Yeah. And I keep seeing these 2s there. There's the 2 of swords. There's the 2. Here's the 1 for magician. You know, so yeah. Alright, we're going to go ahead and close out. You guys have a very blessed day. Oh, Mandy, I did the shuffle. I did the shuffle. Thank you, Mandy. I'm so tired, I don't even remember what the cards were. I gotta go because I'm about feel like I'm about to like I feel like I'm about ready to just like I'm not on hardly no sleep, and I'm gonna have to get a little bit of sleep before the kids get here. I've got house full coming here soon. You are very, very welcome. I did the cards. I forgot what they were though. Oh, okay, awesome. You guys will meet tomorrow. Oh, okay, so you guys are coming back to, you guys are coming head to head. You guys are coming face to face. That's that too I'm seeing there, head to head, face to face. Might want to go back and just rewind just a little bit forward, Mandy, and that was where I was on your read it at. You might have to just rewind it a little bit. Alright, we're going to log out because I'm like totally out of energy. I don't even remember what cards I pulled. My energies are drained. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and rest up, and I will be back after I rest up and I'm able to free up. I'll be coming back in. I'm going to try to connect with you guys early in the morning tomorrow morning. For a little bit, I'll be able to come in for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I'm going to be trying to come in my next live after that for nighttime. I want to try to get in a Friday night tarot. And here where I'm at is 2:33 p.m. And I'm coming from mid-Michigan. I love you all very much. It's been my honor to be here. Amanda, please go ahead and fast forward a little bit to your message. Yeah. Much love to you too. Namaste. Oh, I'm all done being live. I had some damn trolls come in there.